Yo, what up? What's up, Korean duder? Waylon, hope you're doing good. Always good to see you. Simply Hideo, dude, you're always exactly on time, dude. I appreciate you. How y'all doing? And yo, Eli, good to see you. Always good to see all y'all. Everything looking good, sounding good. How's everybody's Tuesday? Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I decided to make it a little darker because I feel like it's been too bright. Like I feel like I was getting flashbanged, or at least y'all were getting flashbanged. Because I have a light up here, and I have this other light over here, and I didn't want to like keep looking like a ghost. See what today I got the notifications on. Well, dude, thank you for always keeping an eye on them. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's always good to see you, dog. It's always so good to see you. And I think you know I'm Simply Hideo, but I actually was just talking to 3D Blast before this, and they were like, dude, when are we gonna stream together? So, we'll see. Yo, Skyer, good to see you. Thanks for always popping through. Good to see you too. What game you been up to playing? Are you still working the archive, or are you playing games? And Roses, good to see you too. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, you know, we're packing orders. Same old, just telling stories, hanging out, having a good old time. Hey, yo, Korean dude, you got that shiny Snorlax, dude. Let's go. High five, dude. Bam, dude, that's sick. But what's it called? Eli, the notification showed for me too. Sick, dude. I'm glad to hear you got it. James, dude, thanks for coming by. Good to see you. Here for like 30 minutes till you get home from work. Coming at you from the gram. Yeah, I see it, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I know, Simply Hideo, I'm so hyped. Yeah, because 3D Blast, they stream a lot too. I think they might be streaming right now too. So maybe we'll raid them if they're still going. But what's it called? Yeah, they were like, dude, like, you know, I'm so proud of you. Like, your streams are so cool. I was like, no, you can't do this to me, Randy. I started tearing up. But yeah, I know, dude. Fire red looking spicy with the shinies, dude. That's so sick. I always wish I always had like a shiny Snorlax. Rosa says day was slow, so I saw a notification. And then and an hour and was confused. Oh, okay. Huh. I hope the notification came correct. I don't know. I just barely started streaming, so I don't know what could have happened, but yeah, we know we're here. Skyer says, back to the archival grind, mainly just grabbing Sonic hacks from Sonic Retro before I zip it up for now. Okay, sick. Hell yeah. Dude, that's super dope that, you know, I love ROM hacks, so that's cool you're finding them all. And yo, Corey, dude, you keep what's up, Corey? Dude, Corey, how was Camp Flognaw? Oh, I know you watched it, but I did go back and watch the Childish Gambino set. It was pretty good. I think I like Tyler's set more. And but I do like Childish Gambino with like the mustache. He's getting all like, ooh, you know what I mean? So yeah. And Rose says, oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, you know, we're just living life. Corey's been collecting CDs a lot this year. I just bought 4 of them, all 90s hip hop bangers. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, I have like a wild CD collection. I think I've maybe shown you. It's grown a lot since last time you might have seen it. But yeah, I have like a thing in my house that's like just a pack of CDs. CDs are sick, dude. And 90s hip hop's dope. Black Friday too, so I mean, or it's coming up. So you probably find some good CDs for you. And James says, been trying to watch your last stream and timestamp in my comments. As of now, I'm literally halfway through the 4-hour. I know, dude. So I actually want to bring it up. Sunday was intense. We were streaming so much on Sunday. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But by the end of it, I was like, because I was talking so much, my like jaw hurt afterwards. But first, as always, here we got Jermaine. I want to start every stream now with a Jermaine update. You know, they're a plant. They're hanging out. This is what Jermaine's looking like right now. I think what I just noticed is that I think they got like a spider web on them. So I'll probably take that off real quick. But I mean, they're living. I guess money plants aren't like that, what's it called? They're not like super high maintenance or anything. So you just kind of like hang out with them. But yeah, you know, they got their rocks. The soil's looking pretty good. I don't know if I pull it out. Yeah, there's not water pulled up. So, and they got roots. I don't know if you can see the roots. You probably can't. I don't like, how could you see that little root? So they got a little root right there. Yeah, Jermaine's doing good. With our googly eyes and everything. But Korean dude, how many orders we packing? Yeah, dude, so we don't have that many, but we have a lot of big orders. So I think it's only 6. So we just got 2 of the free CDs. So shouts out to Garrett and Alta. And But Espinoza, who I know has been pulling up a lot, I think they ordered some more stuff from the holiday sale. So shouts out to Espinoza. I mean, I think a lot of us have seen them in the chat. And then someone named Evan bought like everything on the holiday sale website. So Evan, if you see this, dude, like, I mean, shouts out to everyone. I appreciate everyone just as much. But you know, like Evan, thank you for real, thank you. We're be packing Evan's order for like a whole hour. And then shouts out to Hunter too, because Hunter also got the new Ichi album and a plushie, and like, you know, just supporting on the holiday sale. So yeah, thanks for asking, Korean dude. I appreciate it. And Corey, bro, I know it's random, but I want an accelerator in the very front for the first time, dude. That's super sick. I'm kind of like, roller coasters for me are like crazy, dude. Like I'm kind of like, I don't know. I get super spooked. Like I really have to like analyze the roller coaster before I get on it. So, dude, that's super sick that you went for it, dude. That's sick. Corey, I love Jermaine, absolute beauty. Yeah, they're just over here chilling. Such a beautiful plant, and like they're super healthy, so that's good. Eli says, I watched a documentary about Jermaine Jackson from The Detail earlier today. Hey, dude, I love The Detail, dude. That's so sick. I'm glad that you found it. Yeah, I think I watched the same one. It's like a bummer that they kind of like pitted Jermaine and Michael against each other, and it's just like a bummer. It's just sad how it all worked out. Like I don't know, Eli knows, but for everyone else, pretty much when Michael split from like the Jackson 5, like the whole family was on Motown, and Michael was like, I'm gonna go to Epic, which is like a whole different record label. And Jermaine was like, no, I'm gonna stick with the family and stay on Motown. And Motown really like screwed over the Jackson family, but because Michael left, he, you know, rocket shipped it out of the world. So it's like kind of sad that Jermaine's loyalty kind of like hurt him in the end. Whereas Michael, like, you know, I don't know, it's just crazy. It's a crazy video. Highly recommend, look up The Detail, Jermaine Jackson. But James says, I recently curated a custom MP3 album of the Sonic CD US soundtrack. Found a custom album art and edited the metadata to make it at least a little bit professional looking. That's what's up. Yeah, I love doing that. So what I like to do is, like, I said it a bunch of today already, but the Chance the Rapper has a bunch of, like, you know, like songs I never actually researched on YouTube. And I did the same thing where I downloaded all of them off of YouTube, burnt my own CD, but then edited all the metadata so it actually looked like a proper, like, CD rip, just because I like listening to my car. And Korean Dude says, I gotta go, I'm at work, I'll be back in an hour. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll be out here for an hour. I try to make at least the streams a minimum 2 hours. So even if you finish packing up early, like, or packing orders early, I'll just hang out and chat, hang out with everybody. And I know, Roses, isn't that like a bummer? Because, like, yeah, I respect the loyalty. That's a shame it didn't go the way it wanted, or the way they wanted. I know. Because I don't know. Like, I feel like as a random thing that I feel like it's kind of maybe dying out, but it just, funnily, I'm gonna mention Corey, not to like just keep mentioning Corey, but like we grew up together, so that's why I keep. But me and Corey grew up where it was like important to be loyal to your local skate scene. So like a lot of my life early on was like understanding loyalty and what that means, and like, you know, being smart not to get too loyal where people are taking advantage of you, but also like, you know, how loyalty is important. It's like an important thing to do. So like whenever I hear a story of loyalty not working out, it's like, like why does the world like this? You know what I mean? And yo, Nisna, what's cooking, mama? Dude, thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you. Yeah, fuck you, cooking mama. But Corey says, I had a huge fear of roller coasters most of my life, and I got a season pass to Knott's, so he helped me. Lol, now I fucking love coasters, bro. It's so funny. I feel you on that. I probably should do the same thing, because one of my traumatic childhood experiences, I think I've told Corey before, but one of my traumatic childhood experiences was, like, I got on Boomerang at Knott's Berry Farm, and like, because I was so small, it was my first ever loop-de-loop roller coaster, and because I was so small, like the bars went down, but it didn't feel like it like locked me in. Like there was like a ton of like play on it, so I was like, mom, like I think I'm gonna fall off the roller coaster, like I can move it. And she was like, you're messing around too much. She tried to pull it up, and she was like, holy shit, yeah, there's a ton of like give on this. So then we were all on the roller coaster, like, stop the roller coaster, and then everyone at the bottom was like, we can't hear them. Hi, have fun. And we were like, no, stop the roller coaster. And then like they let it go, and then like, yeah, like I was like, well, I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? But you know, I didn't. I'm here. But afterwards, I remember just being like so distraught and traumatized. So now, ever since then, I've been like about roller coasters. So it's like if I've ridden it before, I'm like cool, but I don't know. Yeah, so that's the worst feeling. Yeah, but we're here. We survived. You know. Now we make anime beats. So yeah. But Eli says Joe Jackson, learning he was getting hardly any of the royalties from their music, had the Jackson 5 move away from Motown, but Jermaine married one of the owners. So Jermaine said, oh, that's what it was. Okay. Well, thank you for the fact checker, Eli. Yeah, I remember just the Jermaine on Motown thing, but I could have sworn it was like the whole family, but that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Eli. I appreciate it. You watched it more recently, so you remember better. James says there's no official release of the US soundtrack, and the closest thing was a rare CD release by the composer of the US soundtrack, talking about the Sonic CD soundtrack with redone tracks of popular levels. So it's not the whole soundtrack, more of a best of. That's cool. Yeah, same thing I did with mine. It's like I kind of made like a best of like all these different like random internet tracks. So yeah, I feel you on that. But I'm glad to hear you got it all figured out, and like, you know, you have like a, I don't know, it is nice like when you have like obscure music and finally have it like organized. And I don't know, my brain likes organization, so I'm like, yes, it's organized. And yo, D16Y8, thank you so much for loving my music. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you love it. And yeah, thanks for listening, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Corey says, Boomerang is gone now. Lol, there's a ride called Hang Time there now. Oh, wow. But dude, yes, I remember that story, LaBelle. That's so funny. I'm glad you survived and are able to make them beats. Thank you. Yeah, dude, that's cool that they have a new ride. I know you were telling me you got that season pass, dude. I got to find the time to like road trip out there. We got to road trip to each other. I don't know. We got to invent teleportation. Just like kick it, dude. We got to kick it, dude. We got to kick it. But Rosa says, my fear of heights makes me stubborn to try a roller coaster, but I've been in some that were speedy enough to not have scared me. I feel that. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be afraid of heights. I think I've gotten a lot better at it, but I'm also kind of like at the point, I don't know, there's like I have like a heights limit, I think. Like, I've been in New York and I've been in some like skyscrapers and I look over the edge and I'm like, oh, hell no. But yeah, I think I don't know. Another thing is, I don't know, you know, you don't have to tell me, Roses, but being based in California too, heights have always scared me, like big buildings or big things. So I'm like, what if I'm at the top and an earthquake happens? Then I'm like, well, that's it. You know what I mean? So yeah, and Miss None, I can't do rides where you drop. Yeah, I've never done like the ones that like lift you up and you just, you know, like the, you know, you see them all the time where they just like slowly go all the way up and just drop. Like Tower of Terror, or I think they changed the name of it at Disneyland. I've never ridden that. Like, no. One of my jokes with my friends is they would always joke with me and they were like, oh, like, man, you wouldn't get on the Tower of Terror, dude. Like, don't be like that. Don't be like that. I bet like if your girlfriend wanted to go, you would get on. And I was like, no. If my girlfriend wants to go, she could either go with y'all or she could sit down and eat some popcorn with me. That was always like a funny joke. It's like, what if there was like a puppy you had to save by going on? I'm like, well, me and that puppy could sit down at the bottom, eat some popcorn with me. Like, very anti-drop. But Eli says, yeah, Jermaine was a pretty bad husband, but I low-key do love this family first image he was presented. You said you have some Jermaine albums. Which albums would you recommend? Oh, let me see if I can find it. I sampled a Jermaine Jackson song like way back on my old stuff. And I sampled that from vinyl. And that album's super sick. So let me find it real quick. Yeah, the song is First Day of Summer by Running from Jermaine Jackson, which was on, I think the album might have been called like Jermaine or something, like just straight the name of the artist. Vinyl. Which one do I have? I'd have to find it. Oh, it was, I think it might have been My Name is Jermaine, the name of the album. I highly recommend that one, Eli. I found it like in the dollar bin way back in the day, and it's hella good. Yeah, it's My Name is Jermaine. Let me check. Is Running on there? It should be. I don't know. I can't find it. But My Name is Jermaine. I know I have it. And it's hella good. So yeah. Chilla Hideo says you guys wouldn't like the NASCAR coaster at King's Dominion. Very steep drop and very fast. Yeah. There's no way. You blacked out for the first time. That's wild, dude. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I can do that. But Euro says, have you ever heard a song or a soundtrack and ever wonder how the hell did they make it? If so, which song? Oh yeah, it happens all the time. Have you heard of the artist Antoje? It's really wild how you spell it. Let me see if I can find them on Spotify. I can't play them, unfortunately, or else I'd get super copyright struck. But the way you spell it is lowercase a, capital N, capital T, capital O, capital J, capital E. And they make like they're like from Canada, but they make very like LA hip hop inspired music, but it's like all over the place. Like the rhythm doesn't make any sense at all. Like it's like, and it's like, but it hits, dude. It sounds so good. And I saw them live once at like a LA like little bar show, and they put Kendrick Lamar acapellas on top of it, and dude, it was so fire, dude. It just, but the beat doesn't make any sense. You know how like the Single Ladies beat from Beyonce, it's like, and like it doesn't make any sense, but Beyonce like crushes it. Like he makes beats like Single Ladies, but like if they were experimental hip hop, it's like, it's crazy. Highly recommend it. And what's it called? So yeah, thanks for asking, Euro. And Poopy Head, dude, good to see you. Your name's always so funny, but dude, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Rosa says there were a few memorable earthquakes this year in Cali, so I get that fear too. It's been feeling like something huge is coming eventually. Nature is unpredictable. Yeah, I remember there was a cool minute in like the 2010s, I feel like, where like the news once like, you know, every other month was like, the big one's coming, the big one's coming. But it ain't come yet. So I don't know, but I don't want to like be the guy. I don't want to be a big one denier, but if that makes sense. But you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah. But I'm glad you filmed me on that, Roses. Eli says, okay, I'll look it up later. Sick. Yeah, I mean, I'll upload the VOD. The VOD immediately gets uploaded afterwards. So right now we're at 18-minute timestamp. So you could always just remember that and be like, hey, go to the VOD, 18 minutes. And yeah, and Tojay's super sick. And Corey says, I legit used to feel the same way about heights and drops, but something like switched in me. Lamau, I think bumping my head really helped. I recommend it, lol. I know, dude. I'm sorry you hurt your head again. I rewatched the VOD last time and I was like, no, Corey, dude, don't be hurt. But what's it called? Yeah, I think there is like some type of truth to like hitting your head and like that kind of like rewiring it a little bit. So I hope it wasn't that bad, but you know, I don't know, Corey. I'm just glad you're having a good time though. Sup cheat code, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by on Instagram. I appreciate you. Always good to see you, dude. Admits none. I felt the same way about Igor like all the time. Yeah, Igor also is like a really wild album. Like some of the beats on it are just like, what was Tyler thinking, dude? This is so sick. And Rampage, dude, what is up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Yeah, I appreciate all the dancing bear emotes. Oh, it's doing the what gay? The little like light sticks. I don't know. I have some around I think in my like merch bag over here. But yeah, I'll probably start packing orders. Low key, I haven't even touched a single order yet. But that being said, also, I gotta keep it real with y'all. I was thinking about it, and when I was rewatching the VOD, I realized I was getting kind of overwhelmed with the chat, which is fine. It's completely fine. I appreciate all of y'all. But I'm bringing this up because I think what I'm gonna start doing is as I'm packing orders, I'll probably just like look at the screen and try to like read stuff as much as I can get it. But I bring that up to say, if I miss your chat message, I put it down here too. Feel free to just like post it again or email me and just like, you know, or like comment on the video like James does. But yeah, just so no one feels excluded. I don't want anyone to feel excluded, but if I miss your chat message, feel free to repost it. So I'm just saying that now. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Because like I was trying to like, I remember I was like, I saw a clip where it was like me trying to like scroll up and like this chat was like moving and I was like, no, I want to reply to everyone, and like I goofed. So yeah. But yeah. So anyone, just feel free to email me or repost your chat message if I miss it. So yeah. And then other than that, I think we could talk about while I get all this started, we could talk about does anyone have an order today too? We're doing the holiday sale. I mean, I mentioned that when we first started, Korean Duder brought it up. But if you have an order and you're here to watch me pack your order, let me know so I can do it first. But otherwise, I'm going to probably start with Evan, because Evan, dude, like, yeah. Okay, cool, Roses. Thank you so much. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. Especially, yeah, because like one in particular, I remember I was like, Roses, I can't wait to tell you about this fruit tree I had growing up. And then like something happened, I completely forgot. And then thankfully you were like, hey, like, what up with that fruit tree? And I was like so grateful that you re-mentioned it, because yeah, I want to talk about it. It was like for some, like especially because that specific pomegranate trees like actually is like a core memory for me for some reason. And even afterwards, I looked up the bugs that go into the pomegranates, and oh my god, they give me the heebie-jeebies. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a nice, yeah. You get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, thank you, Roses. I appreciate you. But yeah. So we do Evan first. But dude, Evan got like, not to like say all of Evan's business, but you got the Remember to Save Aviscerall album, Destroy All Monsters, Groovy in the Galaxy, Groovy the Galaxy again on tape and CD, Radical Reptar on CD, Radical Reptar cassette tape, Must Tape Zero on CD, Must Tape Zero cassette tape, and Must Tape Zero on vinyl. So they got the 3 biggest albums, and then on every format, and it's just like, whoa. And yo, Espinosa, dude, good to see ya. Yo, so this is I mean, I don't want to put your stuff out there, but this is yours, right? From the holiday sale, you got a Deshaun Monsters and a keychain? Because if so, I'll pack it first while you're here. And yeah, everything's going awesome, dude. I'm glad you're feeling it. And yeah, and I saw you got another one. So I think we'll start with Espinosa then. I think this is yours. I don't want to, like, you know, put your ad, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we'll do yours first then. And I know, Eli, that's a huge order. I was like, yo, dude, thank you so much, Evan. And that's yours? Okay, cool. We'll pack that first. And Poopyhead says, have you, your name, dude, every time I say it, I'm like, actually, I'll call you Peak. I'll call you Peak because I just can't. I want, like, Poopyhead, I want to put respect on your name. And every time I say it, I just feel like I'm insulting you, and I don't want to do that. So Peak, okay. Have you seen any growth on your streams since the first one? A little bit. I think like the first one maybe was the biggest one because I made like a huge push of like, everyone check it out just to see what it's like. You know what I mean? And then after that, it kind of slowed down a little bit. But now I feel like, you know, like Eli, Roses, like Peak has been here every single one. Corey's pulling up. You know what I mean? Like cheat code I see every time. I'm just reading off like the chat names real quick. But so yeah, so it has been growing in terms of like consistent people pulling up, which I really appreciate. And like that includes you and everyone seeing this. I know I'm talking to 10 people at the same time, but you know, every one of you, thank you. So it's growing in some ways, if that makes sense. So yeah, but we got Espinosa's Aviscerall Monsters and what's it called? Yep, yes sir, cool. How many orders are you packing today, Roses? We're packing 6 orders today, Roses. So yeah, but the thing is that it's not that many because normally we pack about like 10 to 12, but it's just we have really big orders. So yeah, so it'll probably take the normal 2 hours we usually do. So yeah, and you're welcome, Espinosa and Miss Nunn. Hey, tell them I said Happy Thanksgiving and Christmas too. Yeah, dude, the What We Got Out of It podcast, I think I've shared it like all over like my fan clubs and stuff like that, but it's a really awesome like media review podcast for everyone watching. I've been on like a handful of times, like the Sonic movie, and there was something else I did with y'all. I think it was Godzilla -1. I told my whole experience of like going on the red carpet for Godzilla, which was like super wild, which I guess I could talk about here right now while we're here. But yeah, Miss Nunn, you know, thank you. I appreciate you, dude. In Peak, it's okay. I know the name is Goofy Lamau. And YOLO Swag Senpai, dude. Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see ya. Cool. And Espinosa, I know you got some stickers, so I'm gonna throw in like a ton. Because like I'll keep it real, like the stickers are just kind of like, you have to price them kind of funny because like there is no like, I don't know, just the way Shopify is set up. I know like Logan was here not too long ago talking about how like Shopify, like it was one of like the weirdest about Shopify when it comes to stickers, like it's hard to like price them. So I'm just gonna give you a bunch is what I'm trying to say. That's really all I'm trying to say is I'm gonna give you a ton of these stickers. 1, 2, like I'll give you, you ordered 2, but I'll give you 5 of the specific sticker that you like. I'm gonna grab this keychain for you. And yeah. And then Miss Nunn says, yeah, it was awesome. Always cool to have on. And thank you for sharing the crazy antics, Lamau. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Thank you for asking about them. But yeah, speaking of that. Oh, and Espinosa says, thank you so much. Really appreciate it a lot. Yeah, dude, of course. Thank you, Espinosa. Like, for real. Like, you have no clue how much it means, man. Like, I'm just some guy making beats, dude. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't express how much it means for real. So yeah, we got Espinosa's that, and then I'll throw in some other stickers too. Let me grab one of these. But yeah, so super random, but I was actually at the Godzilla -1 red carpet. If you're in the fan club, you already heard this, so my bad to retell it. But hey, someone ordered? I heard it finally. Yo, Ollie. Oh, well, I guess we're doing 7 orders. Thank you, Ollie, if you see this. But Super Hideo, hey, a guy that's making good beats. Hey, thank you. You know what I mean? It's only, yeah. I appreciate the kind words, Super Hideo. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I know a thing or two about making beats. I'm not gonna lie. I know maybe a few little tricks here and there. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, Godzilla -1 red carpet. So what happened is so I know Simply Hideo probably might have heard this. If you didn't, like, yeah. Anyways, I used to run this show in LA, and real quick, Curtis says, "What are rules for playing music on a live stream like this? Do you ever get copyright strikes for the songs that aren't yours?" So Curtis, to get around the copyright strikes, I only play my own music. So yeah, that's kind of like my loophole I found was like, if I only play my own stuff, I can't copyright strike myself. So yeah, I just have a Spotify playlist that has only my own music in it. And yeah. So yeah, thanks for asking though. It's good to see you. So yeah, so anyways, I was doing that show in Crystal Nostalgia in LA, and pretty much I had a buddy named Jupiter, which if you heard Goodbye Earth, my song where I'm like, it's hard to rap without hearing the beat. It's We in Space Now. Shouts out to Jupiter out in K-Town. It's actually like I have a real life friend named Jupiter who lives in Koreatown. So this Jupiter came to the show and brought a friend, and this friend happened to work at Toho, like for work at Toho, I think for like social media or something. And she saw my Groovy Kaiju stuff, and he was like, "Oh wow, you like Godzilla?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I work at Toho." And I was like, "Please don't sue me. Please don't sue me. I'm so sorry." You know what I mean? Because I have like this 200-person show, and I have like all this like dinosaur, very Godzilla-esque looking merch. And I'm like, "Please don't sue me." And she's like, "No, it's different enough. Don't worry about it. I don't work in legal, but I think you'd be fine." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." But she was like, "Oh my God, but yeah, since I work at Toho, like, you should totally like give me your email, and like, I can send you some free Godzilla merch and stuff because this is super cool." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." So then like 2 days later, she emails me and she's like, "Hey, do you want to come to the first ever US screening of Godzilla -1 red carpet?" And I was like, "Holy shit, yeah, I do. Oh my God." And yeah, so she totally like gave me just 2 free tickets to go see Godzilla -1. They're right here. So shouts out to Emma. And yeah, I have these like super sick. I still have the tickets from it, but yeah, I have these like ridiculous. Like you can't see them that well, but well, I mean, not through this camera. But I have these. These are my Godzilla red carpet, Godzilla -1 tickets, and of course, Godzilla -1 went off to be like one of the best Godzilla movies of all time. So yeah, so it was like beyond cool. It was at the Directors Guild of America too. Hey Curtis, that's so rad. Thank you, dude. So yeah, so shouts out to Emma. And that's what Admiss None was talking about. Was like, oh yeah, or just their podcast. So like, if you want to hear like, I guess the fuller story, check it out. It's called What We Got Out of It. It's on YouTube. All right, so we got Espinosa stickers, and that give Espinosa even more stickers because they're always pulling up and being awesome. And Espinosa, since you got added to the Kaiju Club. Another thing I don't really talk about. I mean, it's not. I don't make it obvious, but blah 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 blah. Let me go over here. When you join the Kaiju Club, I have these Kaiju Club exclusive stickers that I just throw in there for Kaiju Club people. I mean, you can't see them that well, but yeah, I only give these to people who buy more than once, pretty much, or people who are in the Kaiju Club. So bam, because the first order, you get the thing, and then you get added afterwards. So I got exclusive stickers. Like the Xbox E3 thing where it's like exclusive. All right, cool. But Admiss None says, I loved hearing the story from the podcast. It was awesome. I know, right? Legit so jealous forever, Lamau. I mean, yeah, I'm so thankful for it. And Rosa says, that's very lucky and cool. I know. I was like so stoked. Yeah, I think I'm a really lucky person. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm like ridiculously lucky. There's been so many just like random things I've been able to look into. So yeah. Oh, I should talk about the stream of the title. Oh my God, the title of the stream of the title, Lamau. So what did I make it? It was something about hamburgers. Have you ever had a hamburger with nachos in it? So I posted, I don't know if on my Instagram, y'all might be seeing them. I'm starting to post like clips from the stream of like some of the stories and stuff we've been telling. And I talked about how I had that like wild burrito in Germany where like both the ends were open on it and it wasn't even like really a burrito. So if you missed it, you want to hear it, it's on my Instagram, like it's on my latest post. But another wild German food story I forgot to mention. In Germany, in McDonald's, another thing I like to do is whenever I go to like a foreign country, I like to check out like American fast food places to see what they have. Like in Japan, Wendy's has boba and it's hella good, like boba tea. Wendy's Japan. It's so good. So like when I was in Germany, I like saw McDonald's. And I was like, I gotta check out McDonald's. And McDonald's had this hamburger called El Gigante, and it was a hamburger with nachos in it. Like it was just like dead ass, like a hamburger with tortilla chips. And I was like, there's no way this is real. There's just no way. Like this is crazy that like this exists. Who thought this was an okay thing? And like as I'm taking a bunch of pictures and like texting my buddy back in there, like, dude, like, what do they do? What are they doing to Mexican food out here? This is crazy. As soon as I take a picture of it, I saw some guy order it and then like get his. So like right as someone I was making fun of the fact that they had it, someone ordered it. And I was like, no. So yeah, if you're ever in, I don't know if they still do it, but at some point in Germany, I have the photos and you can Google El Gigante. Oh, yo, Espinosa, thanks for subscribing, dude. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Yeah, and I hooked it up, dude. I mean, I guess I could show this, but yeah, I got you this is all your stickers and keychain. So dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all the support. And I hope I'm giving back just as much. But yeah. So if you're ever in Germany, like, oh yeah, if you Google El Gigante German McDonald's, it was the first result. Like you can see it, it's like hilarious. It's like, why does this exist? But Espinosa says, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot, dude. I appreciate you a lot, dude. Thank you. And I wrote you a note too. But I just in case you didn't show up, but I mean, now that I'm like, I should have known you were going to, but did you ever visit Pizza Times 2 or was that today? Oh, because today's Tuesday, huh? So yeah, did you already eat there today or are you gonna go another time? Because I pretty much asked you on the note I wrote you, like, yo, Pizza Times 2. Here, we'll put it in this. Yes, sir, I'm gonna go later. Hey, I'm still at work. Oh, dude, I feel that. Yeah, well, I hope you like it. I hope it is worth the hype. So I'm gonna feel super bad if you come back on the next stream and you're like, dog, it was okay. You know what I mean? I hyped up this pizza place so much to you. But if you do like it, you come back, then we have proof. We have proof that Pizza Times 2 was crazy good. And then we gotta like do like a, what is the Groovy Kaiju field trip to Pizza Times 2 with everyone in chat. We gotta do like a meetup or something. That would be sick. I wish they could actually do that. I mean, maybe one day. Whatever happened to field trips, dude? And Espinosa says, I'll for sure let you know. Hey, thank you. Sick. All right, got some rubber bands to keep all your stickers and keychains safe. And yeah. All right. What else did I want to tell y'all? Oh, dude. I'm always streaming at food time, so I'm always thinking about food. But y'all, I caved. Not sponsored, but I caved, dude. Have you ever heard of a Ninja Creamy? I know it sounds oddly like, I don't know, oddly intimate, but I swear it's not. But a Ninja Creamy is an ice cream maker. But the thing is with me, I think I've told y'all a bunch that like my stomach's all goofy. It's getting more goofy as I'm getting older. So because of that, like I can't eat any milk at all. So I haven't had ice cream in like a long time, or at least ice cream without like suffering. Logan, what up, dude? Yeah, it's Tuesday already, man. Or I think it is. Imagine if it's not. I just started streaming. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I was like, wait, it is Tuesday, right? But yeah, so I got a Ninja Creamy, and the thing that's nice about it is that it's an ice cream maker, but it's like, not like a whole like process. Like you just kind of like pour some stuff, like a protein shake almost, into like a thing. You freeze it for 24 hours, and then like it makes the ice cream for you. So, and what's nice is you can completely control what milk is in it and like how many calories there is and stuff. But after this stream, I am about to eat Nesquik protein ice cream, dude. I am so hyped. I bought some Nesquik chocolate mix, and I got some vanilla protein powder, and I mixed it in with some almond butter. And I like, funnily enough, speaking of protein, I just used a protein shake thing. I shook it up and then poured it into the Ninja Creamy thing. And if ChatGPT is correct, if AI is correct, it's only 300 calories for like a whole pint. And it has 25 grams of protein and only like, I think like 10% of your daily value of sugar. Oh man, dude. I don't know. I guess, well, Thursday is the holiday. So we're not streaming on Thursday, but on Sunday, I'll let you know how much ice cream I've eaten now that I can eat ice cream again. It's probably gonna be like, I eat like 2 pints a day or something ridiculous. Cause that's so little calories, dude. That's like nothing. So yeah, I'm beyond hyped. And Ninja makes the best kitchen gadgets, bro. It's gonna taste so fire. Yeah. Also, I did see your email. I haven't gotten back to you. I wrote it out, but I still have to finish what I was saying. Or I like opened it, started replying, and then now it's in my drafts. So I'll probably get back to you ASAP, Logan. My bad. But yeah, and I know Simply Hideo does sound super good. I'm so hyped. But what's it called? Yeah. So I'm beyond hyped for that. But also, Simply Hideo, if you don't mind me asking, we talked about 3D Blast before, right? Are you a 3D Blast fan? I'm asking you. Oh, actually, is anyone else here a 3D Blast fan? I hate to call them out in the VOD, but can anyone post if they're a 3D Blast fan? I'm a big 3D Blast fan, just a heads up. You don't have to be, but I own I think a bunch of his CDs, and I have what's it called? Music Here to Stay on vinyl and stuff. So yeah, if anyone likes 3D Blast, let me know. And even if you don't like 3D Blast, well, he's gonna stream with us because me and 3D Blast are mega homies. He's also a super big Sonic guy too. He's like the OG Sonic Vaporwave guy. Like we're all just trying to keep up with him. Eli, like Sonic 3D Blast? Oh, never mind. Okay. So actually, I mean, Skyer too, because you're also a Sega fan. So if you like my music, I have a good friend, and I'm not just saying because he's my friend, but like genuinely, we make similar music just by happenstance. Their name is 3D Blast. Like if you look up like 3D Blast, so they're in my opinion, their best album's called Iconic Bitch. Like it's just what it says. But what's it called? So yeah, so look up 3D Blast if y'all don't mind, or whenever you get the time. And look them up. Their music is so good. And the reason why I bring it up to you, Eli and Skyer, if you're here, is because they'll sample like sound clips from Sonic Adventure 2. So like the epic thing where like Shadow speaks like kind of like out of turn with Sonic, where they cut each other off. Like they sample that into like a crazy and they make music that sounds just like Jet Set Radio. Like not exactly, but like I don't know, you hear it and be like, it's so good. But yep, Super Hideo. Never joined their streams, but because I missed them. But grade A music. Yep. See, +1. Simply Hideo agrees. Their stuff is crazy good. And they did see the DJ set for Dan Mason's birthday, and that was pretty good. Sick. Yeah, and they're an amazing DJ. I've like flown them out from Detroit to come play the LA show back when I had them. And like, I remember one story was, they sold a little bit of their merch at the merch table, and someone was like, "Oh, like your set was cool." They bought the CD. They like the show ended. And then like we were eating tacos at like a place afterwards, and they ran from their car back to find them like, "We didn't realize that your music is this good. Can you please sign the CD we just bought?" Like I'm already a super mega fan. And they were like, "Oh wow, yeah, sure." So he signed it right then and there. They're like, "Thank you so much." Like they got in the car, put the CD and started driving away, and they were like, "This is too good not to get it signed," and turned around to come get it signed. So that's how good their music is. But Logan says, "I thought you didn't check your emails daily." Yeah, for the most, I'll be honest, I don't. Just because, like, I don't know, if I context switch too much, it's hard for me to, like, get stuff done. So what I usually do is I check my emails, like, every other day. And then I'll be honest, sometimes I'll even schedule them in the morning just because, like, sometimes I won't get to emails till, like, 4 in the morning. And I'm like, nobody's going to see this if I email them back at 4 in the morning. So, like, yeah, usually it takes me about, like, a couple days to, like, 3 days to get back to everyone. But I get back to everyone. I think there's maybe only been like once or twice where like, something happened and like I missed it. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for like 5 years, got back to everybody. But yeah. And cool, congrats on buying the domain for the store, by the way. And yeah, no worries on switching to Instagram, Logan. Hey, Super Hideo, yeah, it's super awesome, dude. And hey, JJ the Boss, yo, that's a sick name. Dude, thank you for loving my music. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day and everything. Well, if you don't mind, how's your day going, JJ the Boss? And Espinoza can go back to work? Yeah, dude. You have a good day. Take care, too. This is your order. I just packed it up. Oh, well, actually, I got to put your notes in there. But yeah, so your order's coming, dude. This is it. So, yeah. Take care, dude. Have fun at Pizza Times, too. Yeah, this is the downside. I goof up sometimes, and I forget to put stuff in there, and I gotta waste this. Are you doing good, the boss? Hey, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, dude. But yeah, I love this song. Yeah, this is the song I was most stoked on when I made Still Groovy. I was like, oh shit. And I'm glad that it does good at, it does like hella good at shows too. Oh, whoa. Logan says, why does it keep randomly getting delayed? Because I keep switching between iPad and Android Instagram and it randomly pauses and delays by 5 seconds. So I'll be honest, dude, yeah, I reached out to Instagram customer support because I have like the Meta verified thing. And yeah, the customer support people were like, no help. So, you know, my bad, dude. I'm streaming directly to them and stuff. And it says it's all on my end. It looks good. So yeah, you have to talk to Mark Zuckerberg, bro. I'm sorry. Hit up Mark. Yo, Mark. But sick. I want a bigger cardboard. What was cool too is that I remember once I like found someone, they like bought my Shape Zero and they made like a really nice review about it. But they were like, so I even reviewed the cardboard I put in the box for them because they did an unboxing. And they were like, it looked like he just put in some random cardboard, which I don't understand why he gave that to me, but you know, I kept the package safe, I guess. I mean, I was like, oh, my bad. Yeah, it's just, I put that in there just to keep it safe. And they're like, oh shit, reduce, reuse, recycle. And Super Hideo, that and internet traffic probably, yes. So that's actually a funny thing. You know, as someone with a, you can't see it, but with a computer science degree, there actually is a thing called internet weather, where like sometimes like the internet literally has like weather, where like, you know, it could just be, you know, like maybe it's peak time or like, because the internet really is just a system of tubes underneath the ocean. Not tubes, but wires. Like, I don't know if you ever watch videos, but like for real, it's just like giant like light cables that like are tunneled underneath the ocean that go from country to country, and they like end up coming all together in one place. But like a big problem is that like sometimes sharks will just eat the wires, and it's like, oh shit, we gotta fix that. And yo, Jesse, thank you for the order, Jesse. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to make it slight. I'll make this. I'll do it later. But yo, Zaku, what up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Yo, my bad about yesterday. I felt bad because I know you were just hungry, but yeah, like right, because pretty much since I moved my life around for the stream and stuff, every Monday I talk to Merch Daniel because we've been like college roommates forever. It used to be every Thursday. So yeah, Mondays are usually best for me to like talk and chill, but you know, but then it just didn't work. I'm sorry, dude. But we're talking on Monday, Zaku. But Logan says, I'm scared of Mark Zuckerberg, the lizard man. He banned me on my quest because I didn't have an ID verified. Oh, that's bummer, dude. Yeah, the whole IDs to use the internet thing, I'm not a fan of that. That's crazy. They're trying to push that. That is wild. They're trying to push that. Like, with some part of me, I think there should be more accountability for people being just wild on the internet, because like we're all real people. Like we're dead ass all for real people. So if you say some like wild stuff or you make some like crazy threats, like I think there should be some type of like punishment for that. You can't just like hide behind a screen. But at the same time though, I don't think it should go as far as like you need to have my state ID, because like the thing is, computer security is like, you know what I mean? That's like a for real, like that's not a solved problem. And like I think Discord already got hacked and like leaked all their IDs already, so it's like, come on, man. So yeah, I don't know. But Logan says Groovy Kaiju is the only CS major who didn't become homeless because of the job market. Yeah, dude, it's because I'm an unk, dude. I graduated when it was still a good job market to get into. Thankfully, luckily. Yeah, actually, funny enough, kind of got out of it right as it started tanking. Like, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go do music now. And then like a week later, it was like, everyone's getting laid off. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I remember even having that discussion with a buddy of mine who like still is like a really respected, like really, really good engineer. Oh, JJ the boss. Oh, and Espinoza, I gotta hydrate, both of y'all, 2 sips. All right, 2 sips. 1 hydrate for Espinoza. My bad, Espinoza already left. And 1 hydrate for JJ the boss. I'm glad to hear you're doing good too, by the way, JJ. But yeah, I had a really serious discussion with my buddy who's still an engineer right now. That was like, yo man, like for real, like if you go do this music thing, like you probably can't come back to tech, at least for a cool minute. So like make sure you like for sure about it. And you know, here we are. You know what I mean? I still don't think we've made it yet, but we're getting close, for lack of better words. Zaku says, dog, I was so sleepy, my fucking eyes were burning, haha. I tried to nap, but I couldn't, so I hate and turned out that was a problem. I feel that, especially because I know like your work and stuff, I bet like all the chemicals and stuff, dude, that's a bummer. But yeah, I'll give you a ring on Monday. And yeah, I'm not upset about it at all. I felt more bad because I was like, I want to talk to you, you know what I mean? I was like, damn. And then like when it didn't work out, I was like, no, now I feel bad. But yeah, we'll talk on Monday, dude. Eli says it's not like digital footprints don't exist. Exactly. Like they for real exist. So it's like wild that they're like, you know what I mean, doing that. It's like, come on, man. All right. For Espinoza, I gotta do a various merch in this kind of bubble mailer. My bad, I'm getting Espinoza's like package printed out and stuff. But yeah, digital footprints don't exist. And like, yeah, it's in, you know, computers, I don't know, computer security is also really hard too. So it's like, you know what I mean? Something like that, it's, I don't know. I think, sometimes I think things need to stay physical because it's like, you know, computer security is not like a perfect thing. You know what I mean? All it takes is like one guy, like one, not like an intern, because it actually is like these super mega senior engineers, they mess up too, but you know, just for the joke, like some intern to like mess up and then like bada boom, bada bing, you know, we're all like screwed and all of our IDs are all over the internet and like ID, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah. And my bad, y'all. Let me, I'm getting this tracking number for Espinoza. Boom. Cool. Wonderful. But Simple Hideo says, dude, I graduated at 23 with a computer science bachelor's and couldn't find a thing. So I will admit, yeah, we'll meet. I mean, it depends on when you were born, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, even though I graduated into a good job market, I still have some friends I went to computer science class with. They couldn't find a thing. So like, even back when tech was still really good, I mean, you know what I mean? You're not alone, Simply Hideo. I know, you know what I mean? I don't know when you, like, how old you are now, but, you know, it still was hard. It's always, yeah, my bad, 2023. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have been tough. Okay. No, it's not your bad. You said I graduated in 23, and I thought you typoed, but my brain typoed. So, yeah, 2023. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. Because, like, what happened is that, like, what really happened is in 2020, they had a bunch of, like, COVID money coming in because everyone was online. So they hired, like, a bunch of people, and they overhired and started firing people so left and right. So if you were a new graduate, it was like, dude, come on. But yeah, Simply Hideo, like, deadass for real, if you're still into it, like, are you still, like, something you're, like, considering? Like, let me know. It's still gonna be super tough, but I can at least, like, hopefully point you the right direction. Or I still have, like, really, really close friends that are in tech, so I can't guarantee or promise anything, but, like, I have 10 years of experience, so I can at least hopefully point you in the right way. If that's something you're interested in, just let me know. Like, send me an email. But yeah. And I can, and at the very least, so I can ask my friends who are still in the industry to see, like, what's going on with, like, newer graduates and how they're getting in. Because they would be a lot more connected on the ground than I would. But you know what I'm trying to say. Logan says, Zendesk, which handled all customer support emails, which included IDs, but low-key genius idea for doing tech and music because both go well together for games and interactive sites. Yeah. Yeah, I think a little bit. Like, they do work out together. Let me write thank you to Espinoza real quick. Live a life. Yeah, I think tech and music is, you know, I think tech in any kind of tech is useful anywhere. I don't think it's necessarily, like, I don't know. You are correct. That's, you know, I definitely wouldn't be able to do all the things I'm doing if it wasn't for the fact that I have all these tech skills. That's for sure. But at the same time, like, I feel like having those tech skills would apply to if I was, like, doing lawn care or something. You know what I mean? Because it's just like everything is tech now. But yeah, but in terms of, like, creating immersive experiences, yeah. Like, I have a buddy in Nanoshrine, and they, like, crush it with the whole, like, tech music overlap. So yeah, like, they're finding a ton of success in having both sides of their brain operating like that. But for me, I think I don't know. I feel like I've like music brain and tech brain. I like, nope, almost a little bit. But I'd miss none. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. And Zaku says, I want to get so famous that people try to start digging up old shit that I said online. I feel you on that. I think my goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. I don't know if y'all seen that meme. I feel you on that. I don't know what I would do if someone found some old stuff. Cause low-key, I kind of did like a and I don't want to encourage anyone, but I think I kind of did like a have I said some crazy shit on the internet in the past? And I can't find any. I don't think there was a time where I just said crazy shit. Like, I don't think I have like a crazy Twitter or anything like that. Because when I was working in tech, that was something people were really sensitive about, is that like, hey, you can't be like this kind of person. Because, it's all very professional. And because I like turned my personal Twitter into a tech Twitter at some point, I was like, oh shit, what did I say in the past? And I didn't, so I don't know. Are you saying some crazy shit in the past, Saku? Hey, you're not alone if you did, but yeah. Logan, get push or Jermaine. Yeah, you know what's up, dude. And hey, dude, Voidstrom, good to see you. And thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Hope work's going good. Are you doing the construction? Oh no, that was somebody else. My bad. Work. No, it was you. You stopped. You got a new job, right? How's that going? Hope it's going good, dude. If you got a second, but yeah. And Run Mooney, switch over to Switch. My YouTube chats would be like, oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear. Let me check for you. Let me see if the YouTube chat's working okay. Well, Roses was talking earlier, so I think it's working all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, probably just your YouTube. Yeah, YouTube gets kind of funny. Simple Hideo, that was a goated reference. Thank you. And I feel you on 100% saying some wild stuff on the internet, dude. Yeah, I mean, we were all kids at some point. But yeah. Rosa says, I didn't say anything crazy, but it got deleted anyways because the site I was active on was Google Plus before anything else. Google Plus, Roses, you're an OG. That's so cool. Yeah, I remember my buddy's parents, they were always like very like tech forward. And yeah, I remember when Google Plus came out, they were all so hyped. Yeah, Google Plus was wild. So working at Google, Roses, what was cool and being there is that like I joined Google after Google Plus was like for sure done. And I remember hearing stories about Google Plus, because Google was like, so this is random tech industry stuff. I don't know, I hope this is cool, but I mean, it's interesting to me. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, Google was like certain that Google Plus was going to be the next big thing, because they were like, okay, we're Google. We own all information. Now, if we own all of people's social information, we would be unstoppable. It was like Monopoly Man, the evil genius Lex Luthor type thinking. You know what I mean? So because of that, everyone who worked on Google Plus got treated way different compared to all the other Google employees. Like they got like their own special cafe, they got their own special whatever. And like, it was like, if you worked on Google Plus, like you were a top dog. So when it didn't work out, oh dude, people were so embarrassed. I just heard stories of people being like, yeah, like, they like, it was like, like those movies where like the old guy like drinking beer at the bar, like, yeah, I used to work on that. Every Google Plus employee was just like scattered across Google, like head down. I used to work on Google Plus. It was crazy. But yeah. Voidstrom said, I turned it down to keep pursuing art while I work on the clock here at the store. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's super sick. I'm glad to hear that you found like you decided that in the end that you wanted to like focus on your art and stuff. Because I think having a clear vision is important. So dude, I'm super happy to hear that, dude. And Super Hideo, Zaku, actually, my bad. I guess I can, no, we're chilling. But Zaku says, what platform would be most helpful to you to watch you on? Does it matter? Oh my god. I'm having a brain aneurysm trying to read. It's not your fault. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. YouTube and Twitch both are probably the best. Instagram, I don't want to call them out as I'm streaming on Instagram, but hopefully Instagram they'll like send me. I contacted customer support and they were kind of like funny, but yeah. And Super Hideo says that's a blast from the past. My first Twitter type of experience. Yeah, same here. Like I think I got on Google Plus when I was like 12 or something like that. So yeah, so I remember when Google Plus dropped, I was like, yo, what? And just trying to like figure out how to use it. But back then, I didn't think I really had social media like that. So yeah. Okay, so I gotta get a Straw Monsters and remember to save CD. Excuse me. The studio is so packed. I'm like trying to like, where can I step to like grab that CD? Hey, what's up, Just Crazy Cookie? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good day. Let me know if you're having a good day. I hope so. But Logan says Google is certain everything will be the biggest and best thing. Then they shut down 2 minutes later. Yo, Logan, I have the best fucking Google story about that, dude. So I used to work on yeah, so when I was working at Google, Stadia was around. Remember Stadia, Google Stadia? It was like stream your games from your couch and like, you know, without having a game console. So back in the day, I still game a little bit. I'll be honest, I haven't been gaming as much, but you know, I'm a gamer at heart. You know what I mean? I'm a gamer at heart. So when I was at Google, like literally one of the executives, like he was like, his whole job at Google was like, I'm the executive of all news across the entire world. That's like my job is to make sure we make products to track news across the entire globe. So he was way, way up. And my team got to talk to him once every other month because he was like that important, right? But we would have like a whole lunch where anyone could ask him questions. Because like the team I worked on was called AMP, and it was like pretty much we did like instant pages for like news and stuff. So at some point, I remember in the room with him, I asked him, he was like, I'm tired of reading all these articles that we're just gonna kill Stadia, like yada, yada, yada. We're like really behind it. And I was like, you know what, man? Like, come on, bro. Like I work here with you. You can't really sit there and say that we don't kill stuff. Come on, man. And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't kill stuff. And I was like, dude, come on. Like, for example, I used to use Google Now a lot back when I had an Android where you swipe to the left and it was called Google Now, you know what I mean? Whatever. And then he was like, we didn't kill that. All we did was kill it and rename it to this. And I'm like, you just said the word kill, bro. Like, the self-awareness, man. And then, yeah, come to find out, a year later, Stadia was canceled. And I was like, I tried. I was on the inside, Simpledeo. I tried my best. Logan and Simpledeo, I tried my best. I tried to get the executive to have self-awareness. I was there. I was in that room. I forgot what I was eating, but I remember I was eating at the time. I did my part. And yeah, they still didn't see the vision. They still didn't. It just didn't compute. But the guy's super nice, though. I mean, I'm not going to make fun of him not that he cares. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, YouTube goes down. He DMs me. Fuck you. How dare you talk shit on your stream about me? But yeah, anyways. So yeah, working at Google was crazy. I gotta find, where did I remember? Oh, it's right there. Yeah. All right, getting all the low-key CDs. I did advocate hard, dude. They weren't ready for it. But Miss Nunn says, yeah, it's so cool. I love doing music for games, but I always struggle with coding or middleware implementation. My brain's not wired for it, Lamau. I feel you on that, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about like games is that you kind of have to like master all three of like the modern arts of like music, digital art, and coding. And it's like really hard to find someone who's like, it's really hard to be good at all three. Like I suck at visual art. I could just never. I've tried. I'm not a good artist. Like I'm good at music and I'm good at code, but I just can't. I can't draw stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah. And Rosa says, Lamau, I heard about Google thinking it was just the next big thing, and I missed that site. I only use 2 social medias nowadays. Not a fan of some. Exactly. Yeah. I pretty much only use like Instagram. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Instagram and Reddit. Those are like my two. But yeah, I totally get. Yeah, there's just so many now too. I used to be a big Twitter person, but then after the Elon thing, I was kind of like, eh. And I play around with threads here and there, but yeah, that's kind of my, and I guess YouTube if that counts, but yeah. But hey, Dark Master, I know you. Yo, man, good to see you. I know who you are. You know what I mean? We talk all the time. So nice to hear from you again. I forgot the Stadia existed. Not gonna lie, I know, right? Yeah, they canceled it. They completely destroyed it. Because it just was a flop. And I knew it was gonna be a flop the day they were like, I don't know, there's just so many signs, dude. I actually applied to be on the Stadia team and they denied me. They were like, nah. And I was like, okay. And now look where they are. Haha, should have hired. Yeah, because at one point I was trying to move back to LA while I was working at Google. Oop. And so I wanted to find a team, and Stadia was based in LA. And I was like, hey, can you please hire me? And yeah, they were like, no, you don't know C++ good enough. Because I was more of a web guy. And I was like, damn. Yeah, my bad. I'm signing this for Evan real quick. Evan? Yeah, Evan. Yeah, Logan says Stadia was a scuff version of GeoForce. Now there's like it was a scuff version of a lot of the game streaming stuff. I agree. And Rosa says, I did not know Stadia died now that you mentioned the story. Exactly. Stadia was so bad that Rosa's was like, I didn't even know it even died. She's just, I never even heard about it. Like, I heard about it so little, I didn't even know it died. Yeah, admits none. I still remember a coworker swearing by Stadia being the future. I think game streaming, low key, could be the future. But like, it's just, we're not there. Like the underlying technology isn't there because there's too much latency. For like strategy games, I think it could work. You know what I mean? But all in all, it's like this it's just not there yet. All right, so we have to get Grim of the Galaxy. I already have one of those. Like I don't know, like the internet would just have to like work faster. I don't know how to describe it. But Thunder Hot Wings, dude, my bad, just saying this. Just got my Monster Shape Zero cassette today, signed. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Like for real, thank you for grabbing it. I'm so glad to hear it made it to you safe and sound. And yeah, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. And I hope you're having a rad day, dude. But yeah, he wasn't ready for it some day. And yeah, Rampage, I did advocate. Rampage advocated super hard. I tried, dude. Cause I don't know, I'm the type of person, dude, I'll keep it real with you, man. Like, even if you're like the top CEO executive that could fire me in a heartbeat, I'll still be like, I don't know, man. I know you can fire me right now, but I can't not let you know that this shit ain't gonna work, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't. That's who I am. I just can't. Like, you know what I mean? I just can't, like, not let the truth be told sometimes. I can't not let people, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know. I'm the type of friend that, like, I'll do it. Like, if there's something in your teeth, I'll tell you. I don't care who's in the room, I'll tell you. I'm like, yo, man, there's something in your teeth, because, you know what I mean? But, Logan says type stuff Elon would do to get you ratioed on X. Ratioed on X? Yeah, dude, exactly. And Dark Mustard, you could have clutched it for Google. I know, dude. Even Xbox Cloud Gaming, I really used to be frank. Yeah, I think I've only ever used it when like a friend wanted to play a game, but it would take him too long to download. So we'll like play it for like 5 minutes and then I'll never like play it again. So yeah, but I do think there's going to be a future in it. It's just we're just not there yet. You know what I mean? Kind of like VR. It's just we're not really there yet. Like there's too, I don't know, my opinion, because like there's too much like motion sickness and stuff. Like that's what stops me from playing VR. It's just, it makes me hella sick, dude. So yeah. Dude, shouts out to Evan, man. Yeah, exactly, Simba. Sometimes you got to for the better. You just gotta, you know, you gotta let your friends know, man. You just got it, man. How else are we supposed to like evolve as people and like as friends if like we can't keep it real with each other? All right, sick. Got that done. Logan, I love how you show your love for what you do without even trying, just by how damn happy you look in your product pics and how cool that plushie is and how cool your signature looks. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I don't know. I love this stuff, dude. Because you know, you put a lot of work into it. I want it to look nice, and like when it's finally here, it's like, oh, sick. Especially the plushies, dude. The plushies, I was like, I can't believe this actually worked. Because like dead ass for the plushie, I guess it's, you know, I'll admit it, but like the way I got it made is that like it was before like AI art was really bad. So please don't cancel me. Speaking of Zaka, be like, don't get canceled. But pretty much I found a person in Alibaba. So it was like someone like who owned a Chinese plushie manufacturing warehouse, because they don't make them in America. Like you can't get a custom plushie made in the US. So that's why like, I don't know, I've said it a couple times, but like the plushies I have in here, like it's like the last batch until like we get a new president. Not to get political, but like that's, or maybe until like the government does tariff stuff. But like, as long as the tariffs exist, like I can't order new plushies because like they only make them in China. So to get plushies made, I was like, well shit, I don't know where to start. So I was just like, ChatGPT, make me a Groovy Kaiju plushie, and like it designed something like this. So I had to like in broken English be like, can you make this image I just pictured? And because it was like AI was so new, like it was before like AI even went mainstream. So they were like, can you send me another picture of it like from the back? And I was like, I can't because I made it with AI. And the guy was like, what's AI? You know what I mean? I was like, oh no. But so it was like, when I finally got him in, I was like, holy shit, they crushed it. Like, you know, because sometimes you order stuff and like the manufacturer they don't care. They got your money already. So they're going to do whatever they're going to do with it. So yeah, so then like, you know, we like went through and like I got the sample and everything, and I was like, holy shit, just like change this and this, and like it's perfect. And like, yeah, the plushies came out like So like Logan, to your point, I'm so happy with the product pick, because it's like, dude, every time I order like custom merch, it's like, sometimes it's real up in the air. I've ordered some stuff and I'm like, I just can't sell this. But I think Simple Hideo's been around for a cool minute, so they might know, but Groovy the Galaxy was supposed to have a vinyl run when I first launched it. The vinyl came out trash, dude. I literally ended up having to put it in a landfill because the vinyl came out so bad. Like, the quality, they came all warped. I was like, I can't sell this. So I'm happy in all the pictures, because I'm like, holy shit, it actually worked. Like, they actually delivered the product. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyways, Eli says everyone in their life needs a friend like that. Yeah, dude, I think everyone needs like a for real friend that's like, yo, man, like, come on, man, like, you really gonna come out the house with cat hair? Come on, man, get you a lint roller, bro. I got a lint roller. You need one or something like that. I don't know. I'm making something up. But yeah. Zaku says, nah, because every single time I keep it real with someone, within a year they turn on my ass. No, I feel that. Yeah, some people can't handle the truth, man. I feel like that's shifting though. I think we've talked a bunch of, speaking of AI and stuff, I think as the world's getting more and more fake, I think people are really, really looking for more authenticity and more like realness in the world. And like, people, I think it's gonna take a while for people, because sometimes you want stuff and then you don't know what you want until you have it, if that makes sense. So I think as keeping it real becomes more normalized, I don't know. We'll see. What do I know? I make anime beats. But Skyer says, can't get much of anything made in the US. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and something that I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm pro, like, yeah, get it made. I want to get it made in the US, honestly, because like getting stuff shipped from across the world, that sucks. You don't want to. The shipping's super expensive and it takes forever. Like, I'd much rather have some dude in like Montana make the merch. Like, if I could pick, you know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes they just don't. So I'm very like pro US, but it just doesn't exist. I love this song too. I know it's like really goofy. It's like a lo-fi beat. But I don't know, something about like just the way they play the guitar sample is very like, I don't know, like it's almost like they like struggled to play it, and I just love that feeling. And like the drum, I don't know. That's how my brain works when I'm like picking samples. Like, imagine like the person playing it and stuff. But Logan, did you use Kunaki for the first batch of Groovy the Galaxy vinyl, or what? Because Kunaki almost always comes out more warped than a bendy ruler. That's Lamau. That's funny. No, I used they were called Mabaneko. And what like really screwed me over is I bought because the oh my god, at the time when I got the first batch of Groovy the Galaxy vinyl, it was when like vinyl was still like, oh wow, like when like Adele was doing that thing where like she bought like every vinyl plant ever. So like Mabaneko was one of the few vinyl plants that were like, yeah, we can get this done in like 3 months, because vinyl takes forever to come around. And so they also had like an express version where like, hey, we have these special warehouses where we like pump out like specific vinyl only and blah 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 blah. We can do it faster. So I got that. And then they end up taking just as long as like a non-express vinyl, which was like a bummer. And on top of that, it came out like super messed up. So yeah, that's a discredit a random company, because I don't know, maybe they've grown, but not gonna lie, I'm very, don't use Mabaneko. That's my opinion. If you ever find them, don't do it. Don't do it. But maybe they've gotten better if you have a friend that had a good experience, but I did not. And I lost a lot of money, dude. Like it was yeah, I try not to talk about money too much, but I lost like $2,000, man. I was like, bro, I could have bought a Honda, bro. You know what I mean? I could have had a really bad Honda, dude. You know how many Xboxes I could have bought with $2,000? You know how many Arizona green teas I could have had for $2,000? Bro, I could have had Arizona green tea every day for like 5 years or something. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. Rose is once things get more affordable with merch, would you consider doing plush keychains? If the demand was there, I'd like to buy one. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's thank you to let me know, Roses. I appreciate it. I think I know a manufacturer that does plushie keychains, but I'll rewatch the VOD and write it down in my merch ideas. Yeah, because I'd be stoked on one. I would love a plush keychain. I'd keep it in my car. That'd be super cool. But yeah. Thank you, Roses. I really appreciate it. I'd definitely consider it. And Yeah, let me. I mean, now I'm like curious. Now I'm curious. Yeah. So if anyone here also makes merch, I guess like Logan does, but there's a website called Vogue Race, and they make custom merch. But what's nice about them is that they still use China, but I guess they have some like weird shipping pipeline where they get around the tariffs. I don't know what they're doing, but I've ordered stuff from them, and they've been pretty good. And yeah, Roses, so Vogue Race does have plushie keychains. That's where they look familiar. But I'd have to double check, because sometimes when they say custom, like they won't make it like I don't know if they would make this plushie like condensed into a keychain, because this is like, that's what I think I would want. I don't know if you would want that too, but I'd want this to be a keychain. But the one they have on here, it like looks more like you know, they kind of printed on a piece of fabric and just put it together. So yeah. But I'll look into it, Roses. Thank you. Eli lives in Montana. That's funny. Montana is like my go-to just random state. That's cool, dude. Oh, Carswell, dude. Good to see you. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, stream's been going good, man. Thank you so much again for the first one, dude. I don't know. I've been going back to like seeing them like, oh, dude, Carswell. Hope you're having a good day, dude. And Dark Master says, I love music like this. Hey, I'm glad to hear you like progress. And have you been skating recently? If it's cooled down yet? Yeah, actually, so I've been skating here and there with my buddy Trey. So we've been skating like once a week. It's been raining a lot, actually, finally in Arizona. So we didn't skate this week, and then I probably won't skate this week because of holidays, but yeah, I gotta hit my buddy Trey and we're gonna go shred it up. I'm also like, dude, like I know my back is feeling better now, but dude, my back is, so I was talking to Dark Master about all my sciatica back problems from skating, and my back's gotten better, and like I can, you know, I don't have to like be in a wheelchair around here trying to like get merch and stuff, but yeah, it's still like, even just like a chill like curb session, my back hurts for like 3 days after. So like, I don't know, man, I'm getting old, dude. I'm an unk, dude. I'm an unk. I'm like, you know, the Animorphs books where they like transform. I'm animorphing into an unk. Oh shit. I'll just get a different marker. Yeah, that's one thing about what's it called? Signing stuff, is that the marker, I should have checked beforehand. Now I gotta do the thing where I have to like retrace the signature as slow as possible. It's like I think that's a bummer, y'all. If you ever get into signing stuff, you gotta like make sure your marker is like completely good to go. This one sucks too, fuck. All right, well, this is my vinyl now. Yeah, I would hate to give Evan like a vinyl that looks just okay signed. Well, I guess, you know, I could finish it. I didn't finish the... Actually, I'll let y'all vote. Do you think this signature looks too goofy? I actually can't see it that well. Nah, I'll just do another one. Like, Evan gets the vinyl. It's like, why does it look like you had Parkinson's when you signed this? And they're like, well, chat said it looked okay, so... You know what I mean? Oh my god. But Logan says, this is not... Oh yeah, Skyer says, I could have bought so many copies of Ichi for the Atari 2006 for 2600. Yeah, isn't that the Atari, ET, was that the one where they like threw all of them to a landfill and like the gaming industry collapsed? And it was like Nintendo that saved the gaming industry afterwards. I've seen that. I've seen like a bunch of videos about that. Yo, Mario, dude, thank you! If you're watching Mario, I appreciate you, dog. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. No, I'll get another one. That's like the thing I'm insecure about, is my own signature. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. And I gotta read chat. I'm sorry. I'm stressing out about this signature, but yeah, I get super insecure about it because like if I like make it look dumb, I'm like, dude, no. They bought a vinyl and like the signature doesn't look good. So yeah, okay, Sky, I'm glad to hear that. I knew I caught the reference. Yeah, I used to watch a bunch of like videos about that, like the game industry crash and stuff. Anyways, Logan says, at least it's not as expensive as those one-off platforms like Vinylify. I know, dude. Imagine how many Chipotle burritos you can get for $2,000. That's what I'm saying, dude. Buying merch is crazy. That's a lot. What is that like? 2,000 divided by like. Chipotle burritos like, well, it's $10 now. How expensive the world is. I got 200 Chipotle burritos. That's like, is that over 6 months worth of Chipotle burritos? You could have Chipotle every day for 6 months, just about. Dude, these markers suck ass. Well, I mean, this is better though. What's going on? I'm sorry, I'm cussing up a storm, y'all. There you go. No, this is... Ah! Frustrated. Anyways. Rose, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, okay, I'm glad you're feeling me on the like, I don't know, that's how I like price things in my head, is like, how many other things could I have gotten if I like bought that instead, you know what I mean? But cool, Rosa, thanks for letting me know that it looked fine. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll grab it. I think I have, do I have any more vinyl for today? Well, I mean, someone might have bought one low-key, so I don't know. I'll send that one out, Roses. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Like, for real. And I hope I didn't scream too loud. Oh, I did, kinda. I'm sorry, y'all. That was frustrated groovy. I unleashed the kaiju. But Logan says Vogue Race is goated. Yeah, I found out Vogue Race is what a lot of like Artist Alley anime convention people use, because there's someone named Molcana that's based out of LA, and they like did like a sponsored post by them, and I was like, oh word, because I like her art a lot. I follow her YouTube channel and stuff, and so when she made that post, I was like, let me check them out, and I was like, yo, this is sick. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I think I have an idea. Let's see if I can fit Evan's whole order instead of a vinyl mailer, because this is supposed to fit like 4 vinyls, but I wonder if the tapes on top of the vinyl could fit. Dark Master says, yes sir, I get you through my knees and ankles, be messed up. I'm injured still right now. I can't wait to get back into skating with them again. Definitely want to see you rip some curbs next session. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, so I know I said curb skating, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been hitting hubbas and stuff, because like there's this part called Festival Fields where it's like a bump, and like it's like a bump to like a hubba, and it's so fun, dude. So I've been doing that a lot, but still it's not like high impact or anything, so like I don't know why I'm like getting so torn up from like these like little edges. But yeah, oh snap, y'all, we might be able to fit everything inside of a vinyl mailer. Let's go. Yeah. I'll put a ton of bubble wrap. So this is how we're doing it, y'all. I don't know if you can see that well, but we're gonna put everything like this and just wrap everything in bubble wrap. It's like 4 CDs or 5 CDs and 3 tapes and a vinyl. Zaku, I don't think that would be an issue, right, Zaku? You would know. If I bubble wrap, I don't know, I always bubble wrap everything anyways, just to be safe, but I asked Zaku because like they're a vinyl DJ, so they know a lot about taking care of vinyl. Super Hideo, hell yeah. Okay, dude, thank you. I appreciate you giving your opinion too. Yeah, these are the others where I have to like really use my whole brain. Like, how am I gonna strip this out? So Skyer says, yep. Okay, yeah, I already said that. Logan, $2,000 worth of burritos. I know, dude. That's a lot of burritos. Okay, Zaku says it should be fine. Sick, thank you. And I'll probably put the last one. Thank you, Zaku. Rosa says, I thought the signature looked fine. Yeah, we talked about that. Eli, I hate when markers run out of ink. Yep. Dude, that sucks. I have a bunch though. I have like a whole like 200 pack of Sharpies. Dark Master, is your artist, your signature looks way better than mine. Don't give me started on handwriting. Yeah, dude, my handwriting's okay. And yeah, my signature, it's been a practice thing. Like if you low-key, if y'all bought like a Monster Zero like really early on or anything really early on, dude, it probably looks completely different from my signature now because I've had to like, you know, like iterate it over time to like, how do I do this? Like first I used to like, I don't know, how do I do this without messing up? Because like there's be times where I'd sit down and sign like literally 1,000 CDs at once, and like just like your brain starts to like lose the muscle memory as you're doing it, so you end up like wasting a bunch of CDs. So I was like, what is something that my arm just won't reject, if that makes sense, in terms of a signature? And like, not gonna lie, because I signed so much merch the other day, when I went to a Korean barbecue, I signed Groovy Kaiju on accident. I was like, oh shit, like for my credit card. Like I just genuinely, like that's how my brain just, I have to sign something, just Groovy Kaiju. No, actually just kidding. I told the waitress, I was like, oh, here's my autograph. I'm kidding, I'm messing around. I'm completely kidding. Anyway, Logan says, I would buy one, but I spent all my money on the Simpsons Fortnite skins. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, I low-key need to get, I never actually got into Fortnite. I want to like try it again. I know that's random to say, but but yeah, I have like a bunch of buddies that play. Like Frank, I think I mentioned it, but like Frank and Frank Javsey and Christ, they play hella Fortnite. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to play Fortnite with y'all, dude. I miss y'all. Dark Master, have I been stretching? Yeah, I have. I have to stretch because of my whole back injury. I do it about every other day, I think. So yeah, so I've been stretching, but like, yeah, dude, it's just, I don't know. Just, it is what it is, man. And my mom has sciatica too, so I think I got it from her. So I don't think there's like much I can really do other than just like, you know, hope. Hope that one day it gets better. Zaku, Frank would play Fortnite. Yeah, dude. I think he has like the Ariana Grande skin or something. Oh, dude, your nose is doing better. Okay, sick. I'm sorry, I missed that part. Yeah, so you trying to skate, your nose still broken, tealing up. That's cool. I'm glad to hear you can wear glasses again so you can like see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Simple Hideo, hell yeah. Nah, it should be fine. Dark Master Lamau, my man said, check me out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Zaku can attest. I'm a very humble person, so every time I do something like that, I'm always like, oh no, what do they think? No, please. I promise I just do this a lot. Simple Hideo, prop hunt be fun sometimes. I'm surprised it's well made in Fortnite. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Fortnite is crazy. It's like a platform. It's not even like a video game. It's just a really weirdly named like platform for other things. That's another thing, working at Google. I remember there was like some random like slide deck, because like Google, like if you want to like pitch a product or something, like you would just make like a Google Slides or like a PowerPoint presentation about it, and you could just find whatever anyone's PowerPoint presentation on Google if you work at Google. And I forgot which one it was, but there was someone that was like, yeah, we're competing with Fortnite. And I was like, what? Like we're competing for Fortnite for just like people's time throughout the day. Because people were just, you know, Fortnite's just so big that's like, yeah, our biggest competitor right now is like Fortnite. I think it might have been YouTube, low-key. They were like, how do you get more people to watch YouTube instead of playing Fortnite? Or something like that. But don't quote me on that. So if like there's a Google PR person, just to let you know, I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. But Logan says, you would have to be the only artist who actually signs their CDs, vinyls, and cassettes. I mean, I know there's a handful. I think I saw, so I can't know for sure, but I know Russ is another independent artist that does it, but not even like big independent artists, but Basic Printer, Jesse, they low-key are like the free CD professor. Like they're the ones that taught the whole free CD sauce to everybody. I know they sign all their CDs because I like see them posted all the time. And yeah, we've even talked a lot about like, there was like once I did an experiment just to find out like how much people actually value the free CDs. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And come to find out, yeah, like everyone's like, yeah, I want to sign. And like people are a lot more willing to get the free CD if it's signed. So you have to sign it, like from a marketing perspective. I hate to be all businessy on y'all, but like if anyone else here, well, I guess not even to be businessy, but if anyone else here is like an artist, like whether it's a music artist or you're like a visual artist, you're selling prints or something, just sign it. Like, it just inherently makes it more valuable to people who are like prospective fans of yours. Because it's just value, you know, it's just nice. It's just like a nice little personal touch that everyone, no one would be mad that you signed it. You know what I mean? You only have something to gain by signing it. So yeah, so to Logan's point, I think more artists should sign their stuff because, like, yeah. So, I mean, it all depends if you have the time and stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I'm yapping. But I know I'm not the only one. And then Dark Master says, well, I wish you the best of health too. I want to make you a deck one day. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah. Dude, I would be stoked to skate one of your skate a Dark Master deck. That sounds super sick. Yeah, I need to get a new skateboard. I had a friend who like they're still like shredding. And I had a bunch of spare decks, but like he skates way more often than I do, so I gave him all my spare decks. And like he snapped them in like 3 days. I gave him like 5. And I was like, oh wow. So now next time I break my board, I hope to like go get a brand new one as well, because I gave them all to that guy. Yo, shout out to Evan. This is one of the best Aviscerall beats I've made. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Oh my god. No. Well, that didn't work. I'm trying to like make a perfect square of bubble wrap for these CDs so they don't get hurt. Okay, that worked. A random problem to have. Oh. Logan, I wish I could have my OC vinyl signed, but that'd be atrocious for shipping costs. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's kind of that's another thing too, is like when you run like if you're running like a label or something and you like want to have artists, it's like, you know, like when I was doing the whole free CD thing, I had some friends that ran labels and I was like, oh, like you should try it out. But the reality of it is that like they really can't, because like they don't have access to the artists like that. So that's another thing too, is that, you know, if you're the artist, you kind of get like superpowers because you can, you know, you have more control over the shipping process and stuff like that. So yeah. Hey, Run Mooney. Yes, thank you for telling me to hydrate. I appreciate it. Zaku says, real hydration hours. Run Mooney says real hydration hours. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got my tea. Hydration with tea. Zaku says, dog, someone asked me to sign their jacket at the Night Tempo show in SF. I felt so gross. Nah, man. Because it's not about like, I don't know. The thing is that it's not about, so I want to sound, I don't know how to say this in a way that's, it's not rude what I'm saying, but like, how do I say this? If I may, it's less about like the fact that it's like, oh my god, it's Zaku's signature, whoa! Which some people do see it that way, but for the most part, like realistically, the person wanted you to sign it because they wanted to remember that night, and you signing it is like a good way for them to remember, like, oh, this is the jacket that I wore at that night with Night Tempo, and that Zaku guy was really cool. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't feel gross in terms of like like I'm, you know, so in, like, you know, so, I'm like exuding myself onto this person's jacket that they like. It's more that you're helping them remember a moment that meant a lot to them, if that makes sense. At least in my opinion. So yeah. Which is like, yeah, a bit of like me signing all this stuff is less about like, at least to me, it's less about like the, oh my god, I'm Groovy Kaiju and I signed this, whoa. It's more about like, oh, like, wow, this person actually signed it. Like, this is a real human being who packed and shipped my order. You know what I mean? That like actually also made the music. Less the fact that it's like, oh, I'm Groovy. You know what I mean? That's how I see it, at least. And I hope that's how people see it. But I'm sure there's like someone out there that's like, oh my god, Groovy Kaiju. But you know what I mean? But for the most part, yeah, it's just all about like showing love and like sharing good memories, and I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, let's see if I can get this All right, cool. And Zaku says, yeah, I can see that. And Dark Master says, that's how it be though. I remember buying a fresh board and instead of snapping it the same day. Yeah, dude, buying a board and snapping it the same day is like, it be like that sometimes, dude. It really do. All right, y'all. This is like the buffest merch package of all time. They're gonna be so stoked. Shouts out to Evan, dude. I should have like gave him like the video ID or something. It's like, yo, you can watch me ship out this whole CD package for you. I might send him an email or something. Sick. Oh, it works out perfect too. And I always do like the shake test because, you know. Okay, nothing's moving around. Hey, Real Chris 42. Real quick, my bad. Real Chris, thank you so much for grabbing my CD. I'm so glad that it was great. You loved every song on it. And you're an amazing creator. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. I'm holding this. Okay, don't. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by, too. It's good to see you. And Simple Hideo also says it makes it more worth it to a person for sure. Yeah, exactly. Because I think it's less about like the like celebrity of it all. It's more about just like we're all human beings, dude. We're all just humans having a good old time trying to just listen to some good music and hang out and vibe and stuff. My opinion. But yeah, y'all get me. Why is this kind of Okay, I like that a lot more. I like that placement a lot more. Okay, Runmuni, Zaku, Logan. Oh yeah, Logan, wait, what do you use? Okay, my bad. Wait, what do you use to make your cassettes and those air fresheners? Because it's such a nice niche item, which is so cool. Hey, thank you. For the cassettes, excuse me, there's a people called duplication.ca. They've been around in like the vaporwave scene for a cool minute, but it's a Canadian cassette maker. And I found out about them because like literally everybody, I don't know if you're like a vaporwave fan at all, but like everybody in the vaporwave scene, all of like the vaporwave folks, like Business Casual, if I'm not mistaken, like don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure John uses duplication. Like everyone's using duplication in like this music scene because they just make really good tapes. I know like I think Vapor uses duplication. So yeah, but I use them for like years now. Like all these tapes are all duplication made, like Groovy the Galaxy, Valcorruptor, and Monster Shape Zero, and yeah, and like they're all really cool people. The prices are pretty good. And yeah, and then for the air fresheners, I got those made using Alibaba. I found a manufacturer. My Alibaba connect with them their name was Frank. He was like a Chinese dude named Frank. Not like race wise, but like he was from China. His name was Frank. But yeah, Frank is cool. So I found my account rep with that. But because of all the tariffs and stuff, like low key, I haven't reached out to him in a while. Yeah, so these are also like the last bit of air fresheners. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have 20 left. And then, you know, then I'll have to probably no more air fresheners, unfortunately. Because at this point, I'm stuck to like Vogue Race and all my like media makers, if that makes sense. But yeah, Logan, thanks for asking, dude. But Real Chris says, dude, your CD was so great. I loved every song on it. You're an amazing creator, dog. Oh yeah, I already said that. I'm sorry. It said simply today, I'm mixing more to a person. I think we agreed on that. Real Chris says, nah, for real, you got good music taste. Played it in my car with my friend. It was such a vibe. Yo, dude, thank you for showing a friend too. I super appreciate it. I'm so glad to hear that you both liked it. And it was a good vibe to just drive around, hang out in the car too. So yeah. But yeah, dude, for real. Thank you, Chris. Like, for real. And I like the... I'm like, all my like usernames online tend to be Torch2424, and I like that you're Real Chris 42, so it's like backwards. That's sick. Logan, we love Alibaba. Yeah, dude. They're cool. Yeah, everyone on Alibaba's pretty sick. They're all just like, you know, people making their living, running these warehouses and stuff is pretty sick. I'm pro Alibaba. Korean dude, yo, what up? And Run Mooney says, quick question. Yeah, you can ask me any question, man. You don't have to be quick. But what's your favorite music festival you've been to? I've only been to one fest, Bourbon and Beyond in Kentucky. That's sick, dude. I want to visit Kentucky. Well, actually, no, I've been to what's it called, Kentucky before when I was like a kid, like super random. But your dream festival is EDC. So yeah, you told me you got the Snorlax Crane Duder. Just letting you know that real quick. And dude, I'm super, again, I gave you a high five in the beginning. I was like, yo, hell yeah, shiny Snorlax, let's go. That's a lot of resets. But favorite music festival, that I've ever been to, low key. I mentioned it once. That's tough, dude. That's really tough. Because the reason why it's tough is because there was one music festival I went to that I didn't like the music as much, but it was the best music festival in terms of organization and I had a really good time. But there's another music festival where I went to where like the lineup was crazy, but the organization wasn't that great. So I guess I could say both of them. I think my favorite I went to in terms of like experience was Desert Days, which I mentioned. They don't run it anymore, I don't think. But NetNavi, who I'll just play a song. But I keep talking about him. I don't even play the song. Here is a song featuring NetNavi. Oh my god. It's all my Ichi Mafia stuff. Here it is. So like, yeah, you probably can't see that well, but over here or down there on Instagram, I don't know. But pretty much, he's the other guy on Ichi Mafia. One year he entered like a competition to win Desert Days tickets and he won. So then me and him went and it was super sick. Yeah, and it was super well run. And at the time I didn't know all the artists, but like Chicano Batman played, that was super sick. The Marias played, that was super sick. King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard played, that was super sick. JPEG Mafia was there, that was super sick. But my favorite set was Men I Trust. They were there and that was beyond dope. And so was Mellow High, I think. I forget what their name is. Oh my god, what was their name? They were on Stone's Throw. I don't know, but pretty much it was a lot of like indie rock, like desert rock music, I like to call it. And it was like super well organized, plenty of water. There was like this super amazing like African food vendor there that was like so good. All in all, Desert Days was sick. But my favorite in terms of like music, sing music, I think it was Smokin' Grooves, Long Beach in like 2014. Yeah, dude, it was wait, no, this is another one. Which one did I go to? No, I want to say Smokin' Grooves, Long Beach. Let's say like 24. Oh, no, it would have been 2019. What am I talking about? But Usher wasn't there. Was it 2018? It must have been 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. It was Erykah Badu, Miguel. Is this it? No, what? Well, I don't know, but it was Erykah Badu headlined, and No Worries was there, and that was super sick. And Thundercat was there. I remember that. Selection was, you know what I mean? It was like, and there's another one I went to though that was also that same summer. It was I forgot, but I don't know. I saw like Delphonics once, and I remember Isley Brothers. I saw them. That was super sick. And no, that was a different one. Zaku. I did see Charlie Wilson. That one was recently, because this other festival I went to that happened like 2019. But the other festival with Charlie Wilson that Zaku's talking about, that was oh my god, I forgot all the name. Los Angeles Charlie Wilson Music Festival. That one sucked, low-key, because it was so unorganized. But yeah, but actually now that, because I'm having trouble finding it, I think the answer to your question, Run Mooney, I think it was Desert Days. The last Desert Days that ever happened, I went to, and it was really fun. But yeah, Korean Dude, there were some super stacked lineups for sure. But I have a funny Frank JFC story with that music festival Zaku's talking about. So I guess Charlie Wilson, during all of his sets, what he'll do is you know, Charlie Wilson's like an old school like soul singer. So like halfway through his set, he like tells the crowd, he was like, hey everybody, he like slows down the music. He's like, hey everybody, I want y'all to take a second and do something for me. And he's like, fellas, look at your girl. Tell her your first name. And I was there with Frank. And Frank was like, looked at his partner Marion, he was like, Frank. And he was like, tell him your last name. You know, Frank Jesse's last name isn't like, you know, it's not his real name, but he looks at her and he's like, Jabsy. Like, that's not even his last name. But then Charlie Wilson goes and he's like, cool, I told you to tell your girl your first name and your last name. because she's watching Charlie Wilson right now. She might have forgot. I was like, damn, dude, the Rizzler, no way. So yeah. But otherwise, that festival sucked because it was so unorganized. It was so hot. But it made me a Charlie Wilson fan. Run Mooney says, Desert Day sounds sick as fuck. B&B was a lot of indie rock and folk stuff. Favorite bands I saw, seeing Go-Go Dolls, Fish, and the Pixies. I can't possibly pick one. That's super sick. Yeah, I have a friend that's like a really big Fish fan. We used to like work together a lot in software stuff, and like Go-Go Dolls and Pixies are that's super mega dope. But cool. I got Evan's whole order, and it's all media mail, which is pretty cool. So Evan, if you ever watch this VOD, thank you so much, man. Like for real, I'm so thankful. All right, cool. And it's 2 pounds, 6 ounces worth of CDs and all kinds of goodies. Wait, that's a precision pressing box. I need a vinyl media mail. Oh, I gotta use a ruler. This is crazy. What's Zaku saying? Yup, Zaku says grew up on the Gap band. Uncle Charlie is the king. They really are, dude. And like in every set too, it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, it's like sad, but it's also like inspiring, I guess. But he's always like, I used to do crack cocaine and I got out of it and I recovered. I went to rehab and now I'm here singing for you. It's like, oh damn. But what's it called? Run Mooney says, hearing Iris live changed me. Oh yeah, I bet it did, dude. They're super sick. And Run Mooney, outstanding. Yeah, dude. Zaku knows their soul. Zaku got a lot of soul, dude. And Dark Master, have you played Ninja Gaiden 4? I don't think I have, but I played Ninja Gaiden before. Ninja Gaiden's beyond sick. Was Ninja Gaiden, what console is Ninja Gaiden on? Because if it's on the 360, I played that one, and it's like ridiculously hard. But yeah. All right, shout out to Evan, dude. Evan, my hero. Logan, wait, what service do you use for your automated emails? Your Kaiju Club email, shop emails, and your domain email, which you manage yourself, even though they all use the same address. So it's called Drip. It's called Drip CRM. If you look up like Drip, like, you know, water dripping email, I use them, but I also use Shopify built-in emails. I use like a combination of both. Because I use Drip more for like the fan club stuff. But then I use Shopify for like email, because like Drip, sometimes it takes a while. I even complained to them once. I was like, why do you guys take so long to email? And they were like, oh, we don't know. Technology's hard. And I'm like, well, damn. So I use Shopify for like immediate order emails, and I use Drip for all the more fun stuff. But yeah, thanks for asking, Logan. Ever's a long time, but ever's a long time. Yeah, this song I was kind of surprised when I dropped Room of the Galaxy. A lot of people told me this was like their favorite song from the album. I was like, oh wow, because I like the song a lot too. But a big reason why I made it was because for like the whole skits and everything, like the story of Room of the Galaxy, I needed something to like transition into like the next vibe or the next chapter of the album. So I made this song to do that. And then the fact that it became like one of the favorites was like, oh wow, I didn't expect that. So I made it more for like the story than like the musicality, if that makes sense. But I know sometimes music works like that. Anyways, Dark Master says, I love Ninja Gaiden. My favorite is probably Black, but 4 is the newest one. It's on Xbox and PlayStation. Hey, sick. The original Souls game. Oh, nice. All right, my ear. Give me a second. I have to yawn. Oh, sick. Yeah, I'll have to look into Ninja Gaiden Black. I'll look it up when I watch the VOD. Because yeah, Ninja Gaiden definitely is the original Souls game, dude. Yeah, I have a buddy who like recently, they've been going through like a backlog of games. Like they bought Donkey Kong for the Switch 2. They still haven't played it because they're like, no, I must get through a certain amount of my backlog before I'm allowed to play a new game. So they just recently like I gotta play Ninja Gaiden. I'm like, you've been playing that for a while. And yeah, they were playing it for a cool minute because it's so hard, dude. Ninja Gaiden is tough. My bad, I'm hydrating. What do I want to tell y'all next? Oh, I'm doing good on my gym progress too, dude. So I can now do, I'm doing 25-pound dumbbells now. So I used to do 20, so now I'm like getting more strong that way. And then I used to do 100 on lateral pull downs. And now I could do 130 on the chest press. So I'm like, hey. I went to the gym this morning, or like earlier today, and it was really fun. And I get the pack a plushie. Let's go. We got Logan. I'll get back to. Let me grab a plushie real quick, Logan. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna be just rambling here inside the dungeon for a little bit. I'm actually here. I can probably tell you while I'm inside of this. By the way, have you thought of making bonus tracks for CDs and vinyls which you can't listen to on streaming? If so, how would you do it? One bonus on each side or one bonus at the end? I personally would love to do one bonus each side because I overproduce for my music, so I can have one bonus on each side. Yeah, I like bonus tracks a lot, and deluxe editions and stuff are like super sick, and I think they're super dope. I think whenever you have the chance to make a deluxe edition, you totally should. Because I know Groovy Kaiju, a lot of people buy the deluxe edition all the time because like they appreciate all the extras in it. So I think you should. But if I had to do it on vinyl or something, what I've been doing, I don't know, I've been kind of caught in like a catch-22 because I do want to do like bonus edition physical only stuff for like albums that are on streaming. But it's just, you know, with vinyl, like you can only put so much music on the vinyl. So it gets real tough if you want to do extra tracks, because that means you have to like essentially like, you know, just keep them behind for whatever reason. So that's why I've been doing like all like the Monster Tape series, because like that is like, you know, I can make a whole vinyl's worth of music that's all like, I guess, bonus content if you're like someone that, or not, I hate to use the word content, but like bonus music for or bonus art for you know, that could have gone on like Groovy Kaiju and stuff like that, but rather than doing it that way, it's like its own like thing that like is meant for people who want to dive deeper and stuff like that. So I guess to answer your question, I do bonus editions when it makes sense for like individual streaming releases or whenever I can, but for the most part I try to keep all of my bonus stuff for like the Monster Tape series, and then hopefully I'll do those, like one of those every other year or so. Oh my god. Ugh. My bad, I might be in this dungeon for a while, y'all. Ugh. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let me grab one more plushie. Ugh. Ugh. All right, there's another plushie. Damn. Yeah, I'm just grabbing like a bunch of plushies while I can while I'm back here. Oh, this one looks okay. Ugh. We did it. Yeah, what's funny is that they look kind of like a little goofy. Oh, actually, it looks cute. Never mind. This one looks pretty good. But yeah, usually like, because like, you know, they get shipped from China, they like super mega compress them. So sometimes they come out like looking like this. They'll come out of the bag looking like this, and you gotta like squish them back into shape. But Logan says, to be honest, it's smart having them part of a separate series. Also, on an unrelated note, ... Yeah, dude. I got my fourth wall emos working. Okay, nice. Sick. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Sick. Yeah, congrats on getting your fourth wall emos working, dude. And you have to buy one of the plushies when you can. Yeah, dude, maybe get the chance. They're like on sale for the holiday sale, but no pressure at all. Holiday sale's going on until like December 7th, so yeah, if you want to get one at a holiday price and it works out before then, go for it. But if not, like, you know, I'll probably still have some, I'm not gonna lie. Unless I get like a sudden surge of plushie orders. So I think I have like 30 left. And I'll probably sell like a A few more during the holiday sale, if I had to guess. So take your time, Logan. I appreciate you want to get one, though. I really appreciate that. Super sick. I'm gonna be stoked to send one your way. Sick. All right, there we go. See, I got him smushed into shape. He's looking super cute now. This is going to Hunter. Shouts out to Hunter. And that's another thing too with getting the plushies made in Alibaba. I was like, hey, can you also give me the glasses? And that was like a whole thing to figure out too, to get glasses for the plushie. But it all worked out. Like they just like, nah, it's way deep in there, but I just had like a really badly taped box of glasses that they just sent from China. A lot of ecstasy. I love the song, dude. Baby powder incense goes crazy. Yeah, that's another artist if y'all haven't heard of. They're called iClick. It's like Nathan and Enrail. They have an album called Sex Line, and it's beyond good. It's all like vaporwave, glitched out R&B. Very much inspired this song because Nathan was working on their R&B album when I made this song because they were like sharing songs back and forth. And yeah, it's so good. It's like one of my favorite albums of all time. I think someone asked me about my favorite album of all time the other day. I think iClick Sex Line might be up there, like top 5 of all time. And then when I started like dating my current girlfriend too, I showed it to her, and like it was a good year where she just listened to it on repeat. It was so good. Okay, gotta get Ichi ni Mafia and Radical Reptar. Ichi ni. Ooh. Logan says, my sister saw me putting one of those plushies in my cart and she said, imagine an Ushanka on that. What's an Ushanka? Google it real quick. Oh, that would be so cool. For those who don't know, like the Ushanka is like a fuzzy hat. Like kind of like Tyler the Creator's like hat, but not really. The Creator Call Me If You Get Lost hat. But it has like the little flaps on the side, if you can imagine it. Did Tyler Creators have that? No, he didn't. Like, so yeah, imagine the Call Me If You Got Lost hat, but like it has like the fuzzy like flaps on the side. That would be cool. Yeah, people have asked me to make like Groovy Kaiju hats. More like, not like cool hats, but like, you know, like normal hats. But I would be super down. But I mentioned that because I like to test all the merch myself and like make sure that like I like it before I try to sell it to anybody. I can't wear hats because of my hair. So I've yet to like explore doing hats because I just don't, you know what I mean? I don't wear hats myself. So I have to like find a friend that what's it called? I trust their hat opinion on. But Logan says, I saw an Unshanka of the graduation bear, do that with the Groovy Kaiju dino. Yeah, dude. Yeah, if I find a manufacturer, that'd be pretty sick. But I usually will, whenever I have like a merch idea, I usually try to ask the fan clubs first to make sure they're into it too. And hey, Sibla Hideo, you feel me on the pay not to be able to wear hats? I know, dude, right? Yeah, Sibla Hideo and I got the same hair, so. Dude. Yeah, it's a for real pain. We're, you know what I mean? Because like every day. But I guess like the good side is though, that like every day could be a bad hair day and like no one would know, right? So I don't know, I like our hair. Our hair is super sick. But I have to wash mine. I have to wash my hair tomorrow night after I go to the gym. Because I know I have to go see my mom. My mom, I know she's always gonna be like, what are you doing with your hair? That and like, you know, it's just about that time. And yeah, it does flow, dude. It do be flowing. Do you ever have to like, you know, like, cause sometimes they get like locked up at the roots. Do you ever have to like, what I do is every once in a while is I'll go one by one and like untangle them with like scissors. I don't know if you do that. I think it's like you're not supposed to do that, but like, dude, sometimes it just gets so like not flowy that I'm like, I'm gonna lose my mind. But Logan says, I don't know why we said VRO. If not, I'd buy the whole stock if I don't spend it on more dumb stuff. What's VRO, Logan, if you don't mind me asking? Or did I like, am I goofing up? Eli, I gotta travel home with my sister tomorrow for Thanksgiving. I feel you on that. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna do, because my family's all out in like LA area. I think my plan's to leave here at like 4 in the morning, Thanksgiving morning, and just boom. Hopefully there's like gas stations like open so I can get coffee on the way. But yeah, I think, yeah, I also have to leave like, well, I'm leaving Thanksgiving Day, but yeah, it's gonna be, traveling's gonna be something. But Logan says type of bro. Okay, cool. But sick. Yeah, I feel you on choosing what to spend money on. And Simply Hideo says, yeah, I kind of just pull apart whenever they start to get entangled with each other. Okay, yeah, I do the same thing too. It's funny though, because I feel like people always look at me wild whenever I do. Because like, you know, it makes that like Velcro noise and people are like, what the fuck is it? They're like, oh my bad, pulled apart my hair. And they're like, what? You're pulling apart your hair? And yeah, it's always a fun discussion. Hey. And then gotta give Hunter some stickers. Probably a bunch of the, oh my god. A bunch of the plushie stickers. They got a plushie. Yeah, Hunter, if you see this, thank you, dog. I appreciate you so much. Is Hunter in the Kaiju Club? They are. Oh, glad I checked. I'm sorry, I'm singing the song. You don't want to hear all that. I forgot I was having too much fun. All right, boom, boom. All right, put some bubble wrap on this, and then gotta get a box. Oh yeah. Cool. What else do I want to tell y'all? Oh, what wasn't? I mean, speaking of back in orders, Sunday, because there was like so much going on. I like before I dropped off orders yesterday. I was like, oh snap! Like there was like a big vinyl order, and I was like, oh no, did I have like? Because I had one extra Relic Reptar vinyl that I shouldn't have had, and I was like, oh snap! Did I like accidentally give this dude like 2 Groovy in the Galaxies instead of one Groovy in the Galaxy and 1 Relic Reptar? But thankfully, because now that we're packing orders and hanging out together here in the studio and, you know, hanging out and chatting, I was like, let me just check the video. So I watched the VOD to figure out if I packed something correctly, which was like, saved me a whole bunch of time of trying to like reopen it and figure out whether or not I put the right vinyl in there. So thank you all for being here and making me work smarter, not harder. But what else do I want to tell y'all? Oh, so, and we were talking about AI music on Sunday too. So one thing that was cool is I've been reading a book called Show Your Work by Austin something. But pretty much the book is just about like, if you're a creative person, like the importance of like sharing your work. Like low key, this stream, for example, would be, I didn't read the book and then start the stream. Like it just happened, I read the book just recently. I was like, oh wow, it's very similar to like the stream we're doing. But the idea is just like emphasizing the importance of like showing the process of like whatever creative thing you're doing, or, you know, even if you're like a business or whatever, just the importance of like showing the process and like how much people get out of it. Not even like financially, but also just like emotionally, and like for example, Logan here is like asking me a bunch of like just music business questions and stuff, and because we're, there's like probably, I don't know, someone who also does a lot of music business stuff, like there's just not a lot of information out there for it. So it's like nice when you show your process, because I know people can see it and like learn from it, and we can all grow together. Anyways, so we were talking about AI music, right? And one of the examples from Show Your Work was like, imagine you go to like a museum, right? And you see like these huge paintings, like humongous paintings, but they're exactly identical, right? And like you stand up close to it and you spend like an hour just trying to find out what the difference is between these two paintings. You just can't find a single difference. because they look like exactly the same, right? So then finally a museum person comes by, or a museum like worker comes by, and you're like, hey, like I've been staring at these paintings for like hours. Like, what's the difference between these two paintings? I don't get why you have them side by side. And they go, oh, okay, my bad. The one on the left, that's like made by this original artist, and you know, they like made it back in like the 1920s and stuff like that, and like, you know, they took them like so many years to make it, and it's one of our like best pieces in the collection. And then you're like, okay, what about the one on the right? It's like, well, the one on the right was actually like a perfect replica made by a university student. So we're showing off like students' ability to like paint at like the level of these artists, right? And then so the question then became, well, which one would you rather have? Yeah, I mean, if you had to pick just one, would you want the original made by the original artist, or the exact replica made by the university student? And of course, everyone would say, well, you know, if I could just pick one, I would pick the one that's like made by the original artist, because that one inherently is just, that's the cooler one. So going back to AI art, you know, as soon as you find out that like, oh, most people, you know, even if they like, you know, the painting, like if there was an exact forgery of like, you know, Doja Cat or Taylor Swift or something, as soon as you realize that it's actually just a forgery or like a reinterpolation or something of like another person, like you're 9 times out of 10 are going to be like, actually, I would rather just have like the original piece. So that's another reason why I'm not like tripping too hard on AI, because like the story of like, even if they're exactly the same art piece, the story of the art piece is just as important as the art piece itself, right? Like the story you tell ourselves about it and stuff like that. So I don't know, just wanted to follow up on that real quick, because I thought it was something that rewatching the VOD, I was like, oh, I read this book and like it perfectly fits into what we were talking about. But oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know about the book too, Logan. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, YouTube. I don't know why your YouTube's goofing up. Why did I do that? I'm like so focused on telling this AI story, I like messed up the tape. Sick. Okay, that's good. See, I'm about to run out of tape right here. All right. Wee. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, in case y'all didn't know, if you just heard the song right now, it says Big Apple, 3 a.m. That's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. Dude, as a kid, I could never, like, this is another game that's like Dark Souls. It's super mega hard. So like, it's like the intro like vocal from the very first level. So because of that, I just heard that vocal so many times growing up, because I couldn't get past like the second level. So so because of that, I was like, I gotta sample this, because it just means a lot to me. And like, it's just a cool little soundbite. So just like that soundbite starts the level for Ninja Turtles in Time, I was like, let me make the soundbite start verbosa of my song. And yeah, a few people caught it. There's been a handful of people in the past that have been like, bro, Turtles in Time, let's go. And I'm like, hey. But Run Mooney says, AI music will never replace live albums. Instruments remain king. Yeah, dude. Instruments are so dope. Yeah, even when we were talking about AI stuff, Run Mooney, I was saying that like, I like sampling like session musicians and stuff that are playing real instruments, because I feel like there's a certain type of like vibe to it that I think makes a big difference. Say, so much is so fine. Burn it. Logan says, super close analogy to that dude with the artist name, and it quotes, because it's literally just theft. Who just downloads songs from other artists and slows it down, puts reverb artists with the artist name slowed sounds. Got to put that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel like it depends on the context too. Like, I feel like if you're like just slowing down people's stuff, art, and like, you know, you're uploading to Spotify and you're trying to make money off of it, that's kind of goofy. But if you're just put it on YouTube or something just for like the fun, then I think it's okay. It also depends on the credit too. I think the book actually talks about like, yeah, just make sure you're giving credit, like, you know what I mean, to like other artists and stuff if you're gonna do any type of like transformative work, especially if you're just doing it for fun. But yeah, I think it's like when you try to like make a profit of people's stuff, that's when it gets really goofy. Ooh, baby. Dark Master, is that a beat 'em up? Yeah, Turtles in Time is the beat 'em up. It's like yeah, it's super sick. Like they have them at arcades too, but the one for Super Nintendo was like the arcade port to like Super Nintendo. It's like one of the best beat 'em ups of all time, not gonna lie. And they did what's it called? I think they recently like did like a spiritual successor to it too for the Xbox, and it was super sick. But Zaku says, I'm not gonna lie, that AI music shit where they do rap songs in a soul style is funny as hell though. Yeah, I was saying that last time too, that like I think it's fine when like, I don't know, with AI stuff, I think there is a time and place for like, oh hey, like the example I gave, Zaku, similar to like that being funny as hell, is like the city pop covers of video game songs. I think are honestly like, you know, I don't like spend my time listening to them, but like, you know, they're novel. Like when I come across one on YouTube, I'll click on it. But cause like, you know, it's kind of fun. But the argument I made is that like, you know, like they're cool to listen to and like they're fun, like share around and stuff. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, you know that it stops there. Like there's no, like you can't like be like, oh dude, 50 Cent, bro, that's so sick. You made that soul stuff. Let me go listen to 50 Cent's whole catalog now that I've like, you know what I mean? Like the AI artist, like there is no greater story to it really. There's usually like not much you can dig into in terms of like their life or like what they, you know what I mean? So like, yeah. So yeah, I think AI is cool for like fun little things like that. But I think really I'm not like, here's what I'm trying to say is that I'm not afraid. I think us as creatives and art enjoyers on this stream, like we'd be okay. AI can't come close to us. But Logan says, talking about Spotify and stuff, Rosa says, oh yeah, if it's on Spotify where you can make money, then it's kind of goofy. I don't know. But then I think at that point, like, you're taking someone's music and like doing that. I don't know, even like, I don't know, not that I'm like holier than thou or anything, but even for all like my Groovy Godzilla stuff, when I was like sampling and I couldn't clear the samples and stuff like that, I always put it up for free. Because I was like, yeah, I always felt like ethically it was like kind of funny. And that's why like all my stuff now is all like sample cleared and stuff. But so yeah, I guess I practice what I preach. So that's good. And yeah, Skyer makes a good point. It's good for shit posts, but not much else. And you know, I'm not opposed to a good shit post. You know what I mean? So yeah. But Rosa says me and my best friend played through the Donkey Kong Country games, and it was so special beating them with him over and over, knowing the difficulty. I know, right? That's impressive. Yeah, actually, I never was good enough to beat Donkey Kong Country. That's sick that you're able to do that, Roses. My cousins growing up were like big Donkey Kong Country fans. I remember they beat it, and I was like, yo, like it was like my older cousin too. So I was like, yo, my older cousin's so good at video games. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, it's super sick. That's awesome, Roses. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country was also like a legendary game. Dark Master might have played the arcade one. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, they have them in all kinds of arcades and stuff. And Logan says, but low-key YouTube Music greater than Spotify because it comes bundled with premium. Yeah, YouTube Music is the better deal, but I kind of like Spotify. I don't know, I like the Spotify UI more. I feel like the YouTube UI is kind of like YouTube Music UI, at least, is kind of like a little funny. But they all do the same thing. Let's keep it real. And it is nice that YouTube Music will let you just watch YouTube videos. That's kind of clutch. So I do agree with you, Logan, actually, funny enough, but I still use Spotify. Logan, there's a crappy lyric video of it. You can listen to any song. Okay, yeah. You're talking about the AI City Pop Sonic the Hedgehog covers? Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, this is Hunter. Shouts out to Hunter. Let's go. Let's see what other orders we got. Okay, 1 pound, 14 ounces. So it was Ollie and Jesse and Mario. Dang. It's also super sick too to I don't know if I mentioned this before, but whenever I see orders that are like in my area, I'm always like, oh, am I gonna run into them? But I never run into them, which is kind of like, I guess a good thing. Or maybe it's a bad thing, I don't know. But I'm always curious. I'm like, oh shit, what if I ran into them? It's just nice too that like your community, your local neighborhood's like, yo, this stuff is sick. I'm like, yay, it's not just me. All right, 12 by 10 by 6. And it's 1 pound and 15 ounces, I think it was. Yeah, I should just put 2 pounds. Dun, 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 dun. This is a chill Tuesday night. Logan says, I mean, you can listen to those AI city pop covers on YouTube Music too, but no, Lamau. Okay. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like YouTube, it is nice that they let you watch any YouTube video. Not for listening to AI music, of course, but like I don't know, like sometimes they'll have like for example, one of my favorite like music mixes of all time is called A Taste of UKG. I've shared it in the fan club before, but it would be nice to have that like in my playlist of rotation of music, because like sometimes they'll find like super obscure like remixes and stuff that like wouldn't be on Spotify. So it's nice that YouTube Music will let you like play those still. Rosa says, the first Donkey Kong game, I sucked at it so much. He did most of the gaming, but I got better, and in the end, I beat the secret boss in the game. That's sick, Roses. Yeah, I never got better. Like even to this day, I don't think I've actually ever finished Donkey Kong Country, like a single one. Like I think the farthest I can get is like to the ruins, but then after that, I always get stuck. And it's funny too, because like I don't know, some people like to your point, like the secret bosses and stuff, like. Every time I play with someone who like really loves Donkey Kong Country, it's wild to see them like know all the different like secret shortcuts and stuff like that. I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country is like super goated game. Well, that's impressive, Hunter. Oh my god, Hunter. Roses. Kirsten's name is Hunter, I'm sorry. Are there any other like retro games you're really good at, Roses? Darkmaster says, have you listened to Plumskins? And also, my next year, so many city pop artists, oh my god, city pop artists are playing. I'm excited for Masayoshi Takanaka. I know, dude. We have both Henri and Masayoshi next year playing shows. And Darkmaster says, I have this super sick Sega mix on YouTube. Hey, that's what's up, dude. Yeah, if you don't mind, like, what's the name of it? You just post it, like post the name of it in chat. If you got a second, and I can look it up when I watch the VOD or watch the recording of this later. All right, sick. Takanaka, I love that dude. Yeah, they're a legend. Yeah, Sky or Donkey Kong Country is another game I need to finish. Yeah, dude, me too. I'm gonna have a Donkey Kong Country stream or something. All right, where the plan may take you. Oh, Logan. YouTube keeps chatting my chats, bro. I'm sorry, but you're so goated that Trackclip follows you on Insta. Lamau. Thank you. Yeah, because I use Trackclip for Destroy All Monsters and Still Groovy, but I kind of got beef with Trackclip, I'm not gonna lie, because they got mad or they like pretty much for I think the song's Oceanside Livin' on Destroy All Monsters. I explained it once, but like, what's it called? They hit me up like out of the blue, like a year after it came out, like, hey, blah 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 blah, we want to change the sample license agreement and stuff. And I was like, bro, what? And then I was like, hey, Tracklib, like, you know, like, you're not gonna like help me out, dog? And they were like, nah, like, you know, we don't care. So since then, I stopped using Tracklib. And at that point, like, Orc had already come out, and I was like, I don't even need Tracklib. So it's funny they followed me. But I'm not like anti-Tracklib, but I also like tell people to tread carefully. But it is a great place to like start sampling if that's like, you know, you're just getting started, or you're making more hip hop stuff, or you're making rap beats. I think Tracklib's sick. But like for future funk or electronic music, I kind of would be like, watch out. But Hydrate from Korean Duder, I got you. Thank you. And Stretch. I know Zaku. Dog, I'm gonna see Miho Fujiwara on Christmas Day. I'm so stoked. I'm stoked for you, dude. Doing all these Japanese Christmases, that's so sick. Darkmaster says, let me go look for it. All right, sick, dude. Yeah, post when you got the chance. M-Face Doom, yo, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, let me know if you're having a good day, dude. Feel free to type how your day's going. Rosa says, no, not much. That's all. I'd like to play hard multiplayer games with my friend. We agreed on Cuphead, which I love a lot but never played. I feel bad, yeah. So I played Cuphead with excuse me. Cuphead is super sick, but it's funny because like it is super mega hard. So you kind of have to play that game with someone else who's like an equal level of gamer, because I felt bad, but I would play like co-op Cuphead with a friend, and like they weren't as good as I was at games, so a lot of the game was just them being dead and me like trying to carry them through like boss fights and like being able to revive them here every now and then, but for the most part it was like, you know, me playing like 2-player difficulty hard while they kept dying. So they were like, this game kind of sucks, and I'm like, no, just, you know, the game's just hard, and like you know what I mean, it was funny. Oh damn, Mario got a vinyl, let's go. Oh yeah, we going crazy today. All right, so this is a media mail. Dang. So we got Ollie. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry, Dude Party. I was printing out stuff. Dude Party, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Good to see you. I shipped out your package, I think yesterday, so it's on the way. Hey, yeah, dude, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good day. Let me know how you're doing, Dude Party. If you got a second, type in how you chat. Be stoked to hear how your Tuesday's going. But Rosa says the Ninja Turtle game you brought up is also something I'd like to one day play with him too. Why, I remember that. Okay, sick, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you get the chance, I think there's a new one called Shredder's Revenge. So if you have like a modern game console by any chance, Roses, look up Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, or Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, and it's like the exact same thing as Turtles in Time, but it's a lot more accessible, like to modern day video game consoles. And the game, I'll admit, is slightly easier, but it's still super fun, like old school style beat 'em up. Me and Nitnav, you played it, and it was a good time. So hopefully you'd like it too. I love my baby, and that's why it hurts me so. Logan says, I've never sampled anything, but I paid for it just because it's funny to shop random stuff. They're talking about Tracklib. It is a lot of fun to just shop random stuff. But that's sick. I'm glad to hear that you're having a good time with Tracklib. Yeah, if you ever plan on using it seriously, then that's where I would say tread carefully. But like, if you're just using it to like have fun, dude, I say go for it. Have all the fun, dude. More than she'll ever know. Zaku says, I'm so sad. Toshiki Katamatsu is playing the day I leave for Korea. Oh, damn. Yeah, dude, you got all kinds of stuff going on out in Japan, dude. Yeah, there's so many good shows out there. I wish I could see them all. I want to see Takeo Anuki in Japan. I would cry. Korean Duder's going for a shiny Kabutops, dude. Go for it, dog. Wishing you the good luck, man. That sounds like super sick. Wait, is your mouse a glorious model or wired, Logan? No, it's just a random like RGB mouse I found on Amazon. Ain't nothing special. I think I got it for $20. Super Hideo, takes a lot of patience when you're trying to carry somebody, lol. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Super Hideo, yeah, you feel me, dog. I mean, I didn't mind it because it was like, I don't know, it was like, a friend doesn't really play games, and it was back when I was still gaming a lot, so I was like more like stoked to be there, if that makes sense. But yeah, I felt more bad for them, because I feel like it took a lot of their patience to be carried, because they were just sitting there like watching me play games essentially, like most of the time. So yeah. So this person got a keychain, but I want to give them some nice stickers. I love my baby more than she'll ever know. Think that life is. What else do I want to put in there? Was waiting for this disco. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find. I just put like I just like. Oh, and then the Kaiju Club. So okay, there we go. There we go. And I needed her. Now it's too late. What do I know? She just lives it. I'm sorry, I gotta stop singing. I don't need to hear all that. Darkmaster says it's the ultimate Dreamcast gaming mix. Okay, sick. It's by Chemaz. I'll look it up. And MS Face Doom. This is Austin Law. If you remember me, I'm doing splendid. Okay, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Austin. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. And I remember. I will admit, I've talked to a lot of Austins, so, but yeah, either way, dude, it's good. It's good to see you. And you know, I mean, I remember like mostly everybody. I'm surprisingly, I'm actually pretty good with my like memory of people. Especially if you tell me like what we've talked about, I'll be like, oh yeah. I don't know why I'm like really good at remembering that. Unless you're like for example, I don't know if you're Austin from YouTube, because there's someone named Austin from YouTube that's been popping in every stream so far. But yeah, Korean Duder got the Last Ronin comics. Heard they're making a movie, dude. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, Last Ronin is super sick. Yeah, I've heard of them, and they're super rad. I mean, like I've heard of the series. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a movie I'd definitely go see. That sounds like a hella good time. Yeah, especially compared to I just saw Wicked, so I need to get some more movies like that in my life. I'm tired of all this singing. But yeah, today's Tuesday, Zaku. Dude Party, you did. It says it'll be here next Tuesday. Dude Party's talking about the package I shipped him. Also, today was pretty bleh. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But I'm glad to hear that you're playing Yakuza and chilling. Now you're watching you. Hey, thank you, man. I hope Yakuza's going fun. That's a game I haven't played yet. It seems like a game that I would love to play. I just never taken the time to go play it. But yeah, my day's going good, dude. Yeah, so I woke up, went to the gym. So I got like my exercise in. And yeah, I don't know. I've just been chilling today, and I'm really happy because my buddy 3D Blast, I mentioned it earlier. My buddy 3D Blast reached out to me today. He's like, "Hey man, you're doing like a great job streaming, dude." Because 3D Blast has been streaming for a long time, so it was really nice to have like a friend tell me like, "You're doing a good job," and I was like, "Oh, that means a lot." So yeah, I'm having a good day, man. I'll be honest with you. And then everybody's here, and then we've just been hanging out, having a good old time, and yeah, I don't know, today I'm very thankful. So yeah, thanks for asking. Eli says, dude, I want to do a cover of one of your songs, like sing the vocals at some point. I didn't care which one though. Oh, this is definitely one of the songs I'd love to do. Oh, which song was it? I guess I could check my Spotify cover. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting backlogged on chat. But yeah, dude, I mean, what's it called? You can always try one of those like AI stem splitters and see if you can, I mean, we're just talking about AI, but you know, one of the things that I'm like, okay, you know, but you can remove the vocals with AI. So you can try that and try singing on top. Hopefully it doesn't sound too good. Or if it's like honestly, if it's a song that I've already released an instrumental to, let me know. Like you can feel free to email me. I can always send you like the instrumental if you want to like have some fun to it or something. But yeah. And Logan says, almost looks identical from your camera. Oh yeah, the mouse. Yeah. I'm glad that you know, I got the fake Louis Vuitton of mouses. Yeah, that makes sense. And hey, Super Hideo, glad to hear you're feeling the vibes. And Zaku, if you're in the position to travel next year, come play in Korea with us. Dude, I mean, yes. If I could travel, I would be so down. But I'm gonna write this note to Jesse real quick. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, what would it take? I don't know, yeah, just kind of just save up money, be able to travel. Because I have my passport and everything. And time-wise, that'd be good. So yeah. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you being in the Kaiju Club. Dun, dun, dun. Boom, 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 boom. And supporting my tunes. I hope, oh my god, you love the keychain. Oh my god. And enjoy all the stickers. My bad, y'all. Dude. Have a rad day. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Dun, 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 dun. Do you like jazz? Remember the B movie? That's how I feel making all this like electronic jazz, future funk music. Like the B from the B movie. Do you like jazz? Anyways, Logan says, have you ever thought about making OSTs for games? No, I'm not asking because I make vinyls and CDs and stuff. No, just OSTs. I'm asking because I'm working on a horror game and thought you could maybe give me advice. Oh, yeah, I mentioned it a couple times. I've done one song for a game before. It's in Kickstarter. It's called Underling Uprising. It's super sick. Like, I got to play it and stuff. Like, that's how I made the music to it. So, yeah, I've considered it. But that's the only people that like actually reached out. Well, that's a lie. The only ones that reached out that like were like pretty far along in the process. So people have reached out where they were like, hey, I have a game idea and we just started and stuff. And I always tell them like, once you have like a playable demo or a video I can take a look at, then hit me up, because I feel like for me, especially for like beat 'em ups, like the rhythm of the game is just like, you know, I wouldn't want to make like an ambient song for a game that's like about you running, you know what I mean? So I want to see the video. It just helps me like, I don't know, like really immerse myself and like imagine what the song would sound like. So yeah, so I guess I haven't been reached out to by like a studio or anything, but just more like Kickstarter projects or people who are just on starting the game out. But something I'm open to. If the timing all works out, dude, I'd be super down. But yeah, a lot of times it's just timing stuff too, like either their timing or my timing. But yeah, I'd be super down. I love video games. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not playing them as much anymore, like I'm kind of like, I guess like, I don't know, I've even had like breaks where I like haven't skated for a while and stuff. But right now I'm like all music brain. But yeah, I'd be super down to work on that game soundtrack. Super mega down. But Dark Master, I'm excited for Last Ronin. Yeah, dude. I'll have to watch the trailer after this. I'll look it up when I rewatch the VOD, because it sounds super sick. Yeah, okay. M-Face Doom. Yeah, I'm the one from YouTube. Okay, cool. That's funny. I was like, yeah, I know a lot of Austins. Are you the one, you know, just happenstance? Austin's coming by YouTube a lot. And like, it's actually you. That's funny. Well, sick. Thanks for coming by, Austin. I appreciate it. Logan, have you used FL in a while? Yeah, dude. I feel you on that. I love FL. Gotta get it, dude. Gotta get your production chops going. Eli, Take Me Back to Shinjuku was the one. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, dude. I would love to hear some covers of Take Me Back to Shinjuku. You could also, so that one actually I don't have the stems for, Eli, I'm sorry. That one you would have to, because like the sample's on Tracklib, and I think I have the samples listed on like the Bandcamp page maybe, but it's called My Last Disco Song by Al Narigba. It's from like a Hawaiian soul label called Aloha Got Soul, but you know, they put all their stuff on Tracklib, so that's how I was able to clear the sample. So yeah, you could like sing over that. Well, I guess you'd probably want my instrumental because, you know, it's all sped up and stuff, but to be more authentic to the version I made. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you could either try to do like some vocal removal thing for either my song or find the sample, vocal remove it, and like, yeah, I mean, hit me up. And yo, I got the 3D. I mean, why didn't it work? Well, anyways, I just saw right now. Oh, there it goes. Hey, that's why. 3D Blast, huge, dude. W's in the chat for the one, the only 3D Blast. Yo, Simple Hideo is in chat, 3D Blast, and he's also, we're both fans. Yeah, me and Simple Hideo, bow to the legend, 3D Blast, W. But yeah, thank you, 3D Blast, I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, I talked to Bunch already. I was like, yo, who's ready for the 3D Blast Groovy Kaiju stream? I mean, you could ask anybody. If you watch the VOD, it was like the whole first 30 minutes was like, bro, 3D Blast. But you're welcome, dude. Dude Party says, Yakuza is so peak, let's please play it. Yeah, dude. One of my close buddies out here in Arizona like is a huge Yakuza fan, so I'll probably just pop over to their place sometime and we'll have to do like a Yakuza night or something so I can like catch up on what I've been missing out on, because it does look super, all the like the memes and stuff look so good, all the donkey videos. So yeah. And 3D Blast, we're gonna say so much insight, dude. Yeah, we have to tell the DDS story, man. We have to figure out how to tell it without and be nice. Oh shit, hell yeah, sick. But Super Hideo said, anytime the word jazz is said, that clip always plays in my head, lol, do you like jazz? Yeah, same, dude. Cause that is 100% me. You know, I'll put the label inside. But Rosa says, nice, yeah, sick. I'm glad to hear you're excited too, Roses. Logan says, it's probably gonna be a Roblox game though. I'm aiming for it to be polished as like The Doors, soundtrack is fire. Okay, sick. Yeah. I mean, Roblox games, dude, hey, Roblox games are real games. They make a, you know what I mean? People be playing them. People be playing them, like, of all ages, and they be making money. Like, you know, not that it has to be about money, but, you know, they're for real games. And then Ren Mooney, any chance we will see you playing games on stream? And Logan says you should play Roblox games. I've been thinking about it. So actually, I have like a really wild stream idea, and now that 3D Blast is here, maybe I can get your idea too on this 3D Blast. But I think what I want to do. So we've only been doing order packing streams, and actually, I'm glad that we're all here because I could probably ask this. This is the perfect time to ask. One idea I have is, so going through the survey data, and we're going to do a survey data stream, but and 3D Blast, I'm sorry if you're doing something, but lock in. I'm going to tell you something. Everybody lock in if you don't mind. So the idea is that the survey data say that said that Fridays is the best time for everyone to come and hang out on the stream. So I was thinking about what could I do, and speaking of playing games on stream, I was either like, maybe we could just do Bomber Cyberpunk mods or something and just like play a bunch of mod games. But I thought what would be even more fun, at least for me, but maybe for y'all too, I think it'd be interesting for everyone, is you ever seen those videos that's like, I made a secret YouTube channel to prove that it's not luck, where like someone will like go and like make a bunch of like hidden like videos and like that, and then prove that like, okay, to become like a successful YouTuber, it's actually like a whole skill and talent to it. So I wanted to make of like becoming a secret micro influencer celebrity beat maker on the internet to prove that it's not luck, where we all just make beats and stuff on stream and then show how to actually promote it with like Facebook ads and like all kinds of stuff, from like all the way from like, here's the PowerPoint of the idea of our new artist alias, all the way to like tracking how to like get it out there and get people listening and stuff without it being associated to Groovy Kaiju. So yeah, exactly, Logan, making a secret artist alias to prove that it's not luck. So what do we like, Super Hideo? I know you said, but we could do multiplayer lobbies for Bomber Cyberpunk, or we could do prove secret artist alias on Friday nights sometime, probably like beginning in January maybe. If y'all, I don't know how to do a Twitch poll, but I guess it's, you know, we're all over on all the platforms, but post which one you would like, I guess, secret artist alias or video game mod streams. Which one would y'all like? Both for sure. 3D Blast stream randomly and just be a little sleepy, Lamau. But yeah, if y'all don't mind, you like both the ideas, Roses? Okay, cool. All right, maybe I'll rock paper scissors or something. I'll flip a coin, or maybe we could do like one Friday one week and then one Friday again. Like one, if we could alternate between the two. But sick, thanks for letting me know, y'all. I mean, if anyone else has any more input, feel free to put it in chat. But when I rewatch the VOD, I'll like make a tally and stuff. But dude party real quick, so I don't lose you. You said, have you watched the Chainsaw Man movie? Yes, I did. And it was really good. I liked it a lot. But the thing about it is that, you know, the scene where like there's like, you know, nudity of like the anime nudity, like that was the only, like, so the movie honestly was really good. It was probably like the best anime movie I watched all year. But the only like funny thing I have to say about it is that so yeah, if you haven't seen Chainsaw Man movie, you should go watch it. But I guess just warning that there's like anime nudity, not like, you know, not like actual drawn out, like, you know, they're not like doing anything. But it was just interesting to be in a movie theater watching some of like the weirder parts of anime, like, you know, like nudity in like a cartoon with like a bunch of other people. I was like, like, you know, because like, you know, usually like when you're watching anime like that, you're always like, well, I hope they don't walk in right now. And it's like, but then to watch it with a bunch of other people, like we're all just like watching the exit to make sure no one walks in to see what we're looking at. You know what I mean? But yeah. But cool. The options are Eli, would you rather see me play like video game mods? So like Sonic the Hedgehog adventure mods, Bomber Cyberpunk mods, like what's it called? Super Hideo said, like do a Bomber Cyberpunk multiplayer lobby, or would you rather see me make beats and promote like a secret artist alias? So we could like, so it'd kind of be like half educational, half like for funsies. Like we could be like, oh, we should promote it by like, I don't know, using these kind of clips or using this video game footage and stuff. So yeah. So I guess like secret artist alias streams, or I guess secret in air quotes, but secret artist alias streams, like start a new one together, or play video games and like video game mods, something fun. But yeah. But yeah, like Rosa was saying, you can switch it up every Friday depending on your mood. I do think there is a world in which, like, you know, sometimes you release a song, you have to like wait a certain amount of time for it to like go through the algorithm. So we could do a thing where we do one or the other every other Friday. So something like fun rather than just yapping in orders. You know what I mean? But yeah, Eli, so if you want to vote for either one of those, or if you want to vote both, because I think everyone's voting both, because you know what I mean? So yeah. What's it called? Logan says, you should do either. You should make a Google form where we submit games, Roblox to play, and make like private servers of the Roblox games and post the links in chat. Yeah, we can do that too. Yeah, I purposely wanted to to be fair, I purposely want to do game mods just because I don't know. I feel like for example, there was like a Godzilla mod for Bomber Cyberpunk, which I ended up using to help promote like Ralph Reptar. Like, you know, maybe I didn't have the permission. Hopefully no one, I give credit, but like, but yeah, it was just cool visuals. But part of that is I could not find any actual footage of the mod. So I thought it'd be cool to do a bunch of like, you know, oh, hey, we're gonna play Bomber Cyberpunk today, but today we're, I don't know, we're, who's someone that's not problematic? What's a character that's not, I don't know, we're gonna play Bomber Cyberpunk as Blathers from Animal Crossing today. I don't know, it's just so like, it's more for like the meme, like, oh, this is fun, you know what I mean? I don't know. And Clone Hero would be sick too. I like that too, they're kind of fun. But you know, just something like, you know what I mean? Just because like video game mod people, I feel like don't get enough credit because like they do really fun, cool stuff. So I thought it'd be sick to do a stream about that. And just because it would be cool to have on YouTube in case someone was like ever looking for like footage of the mod, they could just pop by and be like, oh wow, well, you know what I mean? This is like kind of like, you know, archiving and like through the stream, if that makes sense, of like important, cool stuff. But what's it, Logan? Bro, Eli's message didn't even show up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with what's going on. Let me check. Huh. Yeah, on my end it didn't come through. I wonder why. Huh. My bad, Eli. Maybe it was like an auto like filter or something. Like, not that I think you're saying anything bad, but maybe YouTube like filtered it or something like that. My bad. But oh yes, and Roses, that's a good thing too. One more option too. So Roses, thank you for calling that out. We talked about this before. We could do Bomber Cyberpunk mods, or we could do Secret Artist Alias, or we could do Funky Cooking Mama, where we cook stuff. I just got the Ninja Creamy, so we can make ice cream together. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be down to do cooking streams. Why not? Because we can even do those as like, hey, you know, like we can like make the recipe together or something fun. True that too. Whatever you want to do, I wouldn't argue against it. All right, cool. I'm glad to hear, Simple Hideo, that you're down for all of them. Eli says that'd be down for either. The mods idea has so much content for it, but the AS is really fun too. I know, right? Ron Mooney said, yeah, definitely 3D Plus, definitely me. Dark Master digs both. 3D Blast, you couldn't think of someone not problematic? I'll be honest, 3D Blast, right as I said not problematic, my brain just couldn't stop. Like, it just went Kanye West, Kanye West, Kanye West, Kanye West, and I was like, no, don't say Kanye West. Because I don't know why, I thought, like, immediately I just thought, like, I thought Bomber Cyberpunk, and I'm like, yo, like, I don't listen to Kanye West anymore, but like, just thinking of like Bomber Cyberpunk to like graduation, I was like, yo, that'd be sick, but like, problematic. You know what I mean? Anyways, Skyer says Friday Night Funkin'. I like that too. Oh, that's a great name, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. We could call like the gaming streams Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, because I don't know if you noticed, but like for the titles, I always put Groovy Kaiju Pack and Chill. So yeah. Oh, Cancel said what if we were an anime, but it was a hentai. Yeah. So that's on me, because I actually put that as like a quote as the intro for one of my songs back in the day. Eli, I'm sorry that didn't come through. Yeah, you're making reference to the song. Ahaha, yeah. But cool, thank you, Cancel. I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, Kanye did make. I probably shouldn't talk about. Yeah, Kanye did make some good music. 3D Blast, do you think of? Okay, I answered it. Eli says you should play Song Generation mods. The mod scene there is crazy. Exactly, Eli. Like, yeah, there's so many good mods out there that, like, you know, like sometimes there's just not videos on them, or like even if we just you know, if it's just us playing them, it still would be cool to have out there, like on YouTube, just people to find and stuff, or like get recommended. Because again, like there's so many people who are just like making these mods for like the love of the game, but like, you know, like no one ever like talks about them. So yeah. And like, to be honest too, like the reason why I like mods, because someone actually modded Orca Adventure DX into Sonic Adventure for Dreamcast. So if you pull up an emulator, like you can play Sonic with Orca Adventure. So that's another reason why the idea came to me, because someone sent it to me at some point. Like, hey, I made a mod of like, put Orca in Sonic Adventure, like replace the audio file. So yeah. And Cancel, you should show off your OBS setup. Yeah, I have it on my like to-do list to like do a how I built this stream like video for like the Monster Kingdom and stuff. So yeah, because yeah, it was like a whole process to learn how to do OBS. It's like, I mean, I'm sure 3D Blast knows too, because 3D Blast also streams, but it's like learning FL Studio all over again, because it's just another gray blob to do stuff. You know what I mean? Logan says it's an auto filter because it hides all messages mentioning Instagram. That's crazy. I didn't know YouTube did that. Yeah, I didn't set that up. I don't know why it's doing that, but because I mean, I would want y'all to know about that, but I don't know. I guess YouTube may be like, meh. I told you, remember I was telling that story about Google earlier about like how I told them to cancel Stadia and they didn't listen, or they were going to kill Stadia and they didn't listen. See, they're already starting to punish me for mentioning their name. But shouts out to Jesse for ordering this keychain. Dude party kaiju smoothie stream. That'd be super sick, dude. I'd be super down. Make a kaiju smoothie. Yeah, I love smoothies too. I haven't had a smoothie in a while. Super Hideo, lol, that's fair. Don't say Kanye, dang it. And 3D Blast says, I had to do a bunch of actual production shit when I streamed with Discoholics and Christ, and it wasn't the easiest. Yeah, exactly. I imagine, dude. I bet it was. I bet it was super difficult. Yeah, because that's, you know, we were talking about doing the Discord thing. What's it called? Yeah, I have no clue how I would even do the, you know, I set up the audio stuff so that like pretty much you can't hear my desktop audio. Like the music is like directly from the Spotify app. It's all like piped in. So like trying to figure out how to get like all this all merged in is gonna be tough. Cause I imagine yours was like 10 times harder trying to like, yeah, do like a talk show pretty much. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesse. This is the first song I made with NetNavi for Ichi Mafia too, by the way. Someone took Groovy Kaiju on Roblox. Yeah, I gotta police my name a little bit more. But I mean, it's always like really flattering when someone like likes my stuff and they'll like use the name on like other platforms. So whichever kid or adult has Groovy Kaiju on Roblox, I hope they're enjoying it. But Rosa says, OMG, my friend who I let hear Orca Adventure said it would be neat to see it as a game, and now I hear it as a mod. Cool. She liked it, by the way. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for showing your friend, Roses. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to hear they liked it. And yeah, the fact that there's a mod, I was like, yo, like, I don't know, it was really nice to see, because it's like, wow, my like inspiration became reality. You know what I mean? So yeah. Aviscerall isn't taking on Roblox. Hey, sick. Nice to know. That's sick. All right, cool. Now we're gonna pack a Radical Reptar vinyl. Let's go. But 3D Blast says, oh, interesting. I can show you how to use desktop and stuff. It's not too bad. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't know, I probably have to check my Discord messages. I'm sorry, 3D Blast. But yeah, whenever you said you were free to do the stream, I'll like hit you up and like get all the Discord to OBS instructions, and I'll get it all set up and stuff, because I'm so hyped. And I just wear the, I don't know if you noticed, but I just wear headphones to listen to the music that's playing through the stream, so I could just hear you and literally just talk to you. I don't know how we're gonna pipe the mic though. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. You haven't said anything yet. I have 2 Discord messages unread, so I assume it must have been somebody else then. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do the mic setup. I guess I could probably talk to you through these headphones and then use this mic for the stream, because then they would both pick up separately. I don't know. Maybe it is you. All right, we'll figure it out. And Cancel, should I snatch the Aviscerall user? I'm not that evil. I'll be honest, I tend to use Groovy Kaiju more than Aviscerall, so if you wanted it, man, I wouldn't be upset. I would be flattered. Zaku, if you're still here, real quick, actually, I need more vinyl advice if you got a second, and if you're at your computer or phone or whatever. But so I have these white vinyl sleeves to protect the vinyl within the jacket, and then what I'll do is I tend to put stickers within the jacket and then this vinyl sleeve and slap. So like the stickers essentially are in between the jacket and the vinyl sleeve. Do you think that's bad for the vinyl? I've been doing that for like a year now, but I wanted like a professional vinyl opinion. If you think that'd be bad if I put the stickers in between this like white sleeve, and the little hole doesn't have a, okay, nah, all right, sick, thank you. I figure why, that's like such a random, specific question. I was like, never texted it to you. All right, sick, thank you, I appreciate it, Zaku. Cancel says, just go on Roblox and snatch it now, or snatch Groovy Kaiju 24. So the only username I'll admit that I'm always like, when they take it is the Torch 2424, because I've had that name since I was like 6 years old. So whenever else someone has that, I'm like, ah. But the Groovy Kaiju, I've been like, eh. But what's funny though, I probably, you probably are right, Cancel. I probably should stop being lazy and go grab it, because there is someone who has a Reddit account that they took the name like u/Groovy_Kaiju, and they post on a lot of spicy subreddits I found, because I looked at my own name on Reddit and I was like, I hope no one thinks this is me. Because it's all like spicy stuff from, trying to say it the nice way. And it's all anime spicy stuff. So I'm like, uh-oh. Like, oh no. So it like, you would think it, like, you would think it might be me, but it's not me, I swear. Someone took the name. And I was like, oh no, dog. But Bobby, dude, what up? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's good you jumped in at the perfect time. Hope you're doing good, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, party Kaiju a freak confirmed. I'm not, dude. I'm not. But yeah. Oh, it's comedy. But Zaku says they press records and put pamphlets in them all the time. Okay, cool, sick. Well, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like doing that then, because that's something I was worried about. And Mario's in the Kaiju Club, so I got to give him a bunch of Kaiju Club stickers. Sick. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, dude. I gotta check the sticker stash to get extra stickers for Mario. And since we're listening to Ichi Mafia, I should give him an Ichi Mafia sticker too. But cancel. Well, Groovy Kaiju isn't taking on Roblox either. Do with that info what you will. Okay, cool. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, I probably should claim it just in case I ever become a Roblox player. Lamau. Cancel. You can snatch all of them or just Groovy Kaiju so people don't think you're a Roblox freak. Yeah. I mean, that one would be extra bad. Because, yeah, I would not want to be known as the Roblox freak. That'd be terrible. Roses 210. Lamau, that's why my name has 210. I had a chance to get a username without the numbers, but kept 210. I feel you on that, yeah. Yeah, I kind of think Rose, like, usernames without the numbers are pretty cool, but like as the internet's evolved, like I think numbers have been what's it called? Like more normalized, where now I'm kind of like, hey, what do your numbers mean, dude? You know what I mean? I don't know, like whenever I see someone with like numbers, I'm like, I wonder if that's like their birth year, or everyone has like a fun story behind like the numbers in their name. Like I've always been Torch 2424 because when I was a kid, my favorite number was 24. It still is. But my kid brain was like, what's better than 24? 24 twice. So yeah. Bobby, dude, I'd see your ad all the time last year. I guess it did his job. Well, I hope you didn't mind seeing it so much, but I guess so. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. If you don't mind sharing, Bobby, got a second, like, let me know how you're doing. Hope you're doing good. Logan don't march in Mario, Nintendo will strike you dead, but the name is actually Mario. But yeah, probably they would. And dude party, bro sounds like light Yagami, and I try not to convince everyone he's not here. That's comedy. Yeah, I don't know. But I really didn't. I'm really not a freak. And Sky here, Roblox already has enough freaks in my mouth. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Not Roblox. Wait, I'm gonna write this to Mario real quick. I appreciate. Oh my god, I'm running out of space. Okay. Y'all are in comedy, by the way. My face hurts from smiling so much, thank you. And yo, Vinny, hello, dude. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you again. Hope you're doing good. Always good to see you. And oh no, I didn't know about the Roblox owner. That's a bummer. Dude party. I mean, damn, that's a bummer. I mean, I hate to say, but I'll look into it. But that's a bummer, dude. That's a super bummer. About the Roblox owner. Being in the Kaiju Club, and I hope you love this vinyl. Check. Oh my god. The inside for some thank you gifts and have a red day, dude. Oh my god, okay, cool. Oh my god, my voice cracked. Oh no. That's why I don't sing. But Rosa says 210 was a random number I picked alongside my full name I put together when I saw the Roses Are Red YouTube comment trend. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's a cool story of your username, Roses. Yeah, I completely forgot about that YouTube trend too. I like how it's like, yeah, like sometimes usernames are just like time capsules of the internet, and I think that's super sick. But cancel. Oh, that's terrible they did that. I don't even want to read that out. That's really bad, but thanks for letting me know. Skyer might as well be with a statement like that. Yeah, exactly. He cares more about money from investors than, yeah. I would read it, but I don't want to get YouTube to just take down the stream. Like, what did I talk about? But no, that's important that you're bringing it up. I'm gonna look into that, dude. That's a bummer. Well, you know, I mean, I trust y'all. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, dude. But I'll keep that in mind for future Roblox stuff. And I'm glad that we're speaking the truth. I'm pro-truth. I'm a truther. Logan says, yeah, YouTube Shorts is stuck in 2022. Yeah, it does feel a little outdated, but they crush it, dude. Apparently, like, YouTube Shorts is like the biggest one, like even bigger than TikTok now, I think. So I think they like got like global dominance or something. I think Reels is biggest in the US. Dark Master says, it was nice kicking it for a bit, but got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go head out and ready. Have a good rest of your stream, dude. Good vibes. Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming by. It's always good to see you and talk to you, and I hope you have a good day at work. And yeah, dude. Thank you. Take it easy and catch you around, man. Always good to talk to you. For those that like are familiar, do y'all have a preference between coilovers and underglow? I know I just released coilovers. It's like a slowed down rework of underglow. But if y'all got a second, I would be stoked to hear if anyone has heard both and has a preference between the two. But if not, it's all good. But what else did I want to tell y'all? Check his hard drive. So you like both Roses? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm very much a both too. Like, it, you know, I have them on separate playlists, like a chill playlist versus like a dance playlist. So whenever they pop up on either one, I guess it depends on if I feel like listening to like faster or slower music is when I'll like throw them on. But it's been like a fun to do that. Another like wild survey thing And like, if this is you, my bad, but it's not that bad. But like, since I've been doing like the slowed down reworks of my music to make like, you know, I guess like proper vaporwave versions of like my future funk songs, I guess, for lack of better words. What's been interesting is sometimes I would send them out in the fan club, and then people would tell me like, oh hey, like I like both the songs you released today, and I was like, both the new songs I released today, one of them's already released, and I was like, okay, yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? I always just say like, you know, I didn't want to be like, what? Like you didn't know that I already released it? Like I can't believe, you know, I didn't do that, but I was just like, oh, interesting. And from doing the fan club survey this year, like I keep saying we're talking about the results, but one thing that was trippy is that even for like the Ichi Mafia album, most people didn't listen to it. They were like, yeah, I only listened to like the singles. But I think like over half of the people who took the survey were like, yeah, I never listened to the entire Ichi Mafia album. Which is like, you know, I'm not hurt by it, but it was just more interesting to me that I'm like, oh, I'm pretty much, what I guess what I'm trying to say is like, what I realize is that people sometimes will just listen to like the songs of my music that gets recommended to them and add to the playlist, but they don't necessarily go and listen to the full album because they like more of the singles and build their own playlists and stuff. So I was like, oh wow. So like, it's been interesting because I guess re-releasing my songs as slowed down versions has been able to like pretty much show people more of the album deep cuts that they might have not have heard because they never like took the time to listen to the whole album, even though they're in like the fan clubs and stuff like that. So it's super cool. I mean, it was like a really fun discovery because it just like, it's more exciting than it is like, because I mean, not that I ever think negative like that, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's more exciting for me because it means that like there's a lot of room to like repackage songs like Underglow and stuff like that in a way that's like fresh and exciting to us that actually already know the song, but people who don't might know, who aren't like coming to the streams and stuff, like it's exciting for them too because they're like, oh wow, I get 2 new songs, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, it's really cool. And Eli, thank you. I'm glad to hear that you're liking both of them too, but Underglow is your preferred version. Cool, that's good to know. Thank you. And Dude Party says, hey Kaiju, genuine question. Where'd you get the vocals for your song, She's Busy Falling in Love? She's Busy Falling in Love. She's Busy Falling in Love. So I'll be honest, I'm trying to remember which song that is. Is it one of my older songs? But either way, I tend to get my vocals either from the sample itself. So like a lot of times, like if it's like a full song, like one of my old, like, oh, she's focused on being in love. That's what it is. Yeah, that one. So a lot of times, like vocals will come from the sample itself. So she's focused on being in love. I think the sample is like something by Glenn Madieros. I think the sample was. I could find it and post it in the chat real quick for you, Dude Party. But that one I super flipped. I'm not gonna lie. But otherwise, like for songs like Feelings for You, for example, it's called a construction kit where they'll just hire like a session vocalist to just like, you know, just like say some like, you know, lovey-dovey stuff. And like usually I'll, you know, just use those vocals that come with the construction kit where it's all like split out and it's all like in the same key and stuff like that. So a lot of times the vocals come from the sample, but there has been songs like Goodbye Earth I did the vocals on, Can't Help It, that's me on the vocals. Digital Queen I did the vocals for. Or I guess Goodbye Earth, it's me and my buddy Astro Black. We'll be making music together for like ever. So yeah, so I guess it's, you know, sometimes we record it, but like 9 times out of 10 it's from the sample or the, you know, sample pack or the actual sampled song, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll find that the original sample for you right now for She's Focused on Being in Love. Yeah, I named the song that because I was dating someone at the time, and I guess she got in a fight with somebody, and she was like, all these people like keep trying to mess with me and stuff like that, and I'm over here just trying to focus on like being in love and like just having a new boyfriend. And I was like, that's hilarious that you said that. And I turned that exact quote she said to me into a song as like a reference to her. And then she used to always say, oh man, my current girlfriend's gonna hear this and be like, ah. She's like, how dare you make a song about, I mean, it wasn't like I made it while we were dating, but when I was dating this other girl, I mean, I made the song about her when we were dating. But you know, I've already, dude, wish me luck, Dude Party. I said too much. She's gonna watch this and come after me. Wish me luck, dude. But well, so I made the song while I was dating another, you know, I guess my ex now. But anyways, she also used to say, oh, you're such a man, you know what I mean? Like, she used to say man, So in the song, have you noticed it? Like, you know, she like the song says something like some. She's looking for man, and I repeated to say man again because she would say man. And when she heard it, she was like, "Oh my god!" You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, "It's that the anime beats Riz." But a Dude Party, thank you for the kind words on the song. It being a banger. Yeah, it was like one of my favorite on the album. And so Hideo, hopefully she understands. Yeah, I'm sure she will. I mean, we'll figure it out. And he says, you know, you make music about life. She's also an artist, so I'm sure she will. Dude Party, Rip Bro's gonna disappear. Yeah, dude. I'm not streaming on Thursday, so we'll have to wait till Sunday to see if I survived. Roses, good luck, lol. Yeah, thank you, Roses. I need the good luck. But yeah. Oh yeah, let me find the sample for you. Eli, the anime beats Riz. Yeah, dude. Hey, it's a thing, dude. It is a thing. You know, you gotta use what you got to your advantage. I mean, it's been nice. Oh man, I'm probably telling too much, but NetNavi, like they started making music after, like we moved out of college and stuff. Well, about this, like right as I was, we were moving out to like both move into our own apartments after college and everything. They started making music, and then so like it was interesting to see them go and like, like when you make music, and not to, I hope this isn't rude, but or like wild to bring up, but like when you're just like a person making music, like most musicians when they're dating, it's like, oh yeah, I make music, and like you show them their Spotify, there's like 10 million listeners, but like for him, like he's doing pretty good. So like he's been going on dates and stuff, and sometimes the girl will be like, oh, you make music? He's like, yeah. Not like he's trying to like riz them based on that fact or anything, but eventually, it's part of your life, so you bring it up, and it's always like, oh shit, you got like multiple thousands of monthly listeners. Oh my god. Not that it like actually matters, like in terms of like any kind of like actual clout, but there is something to being a niche micro internet celebrity beat maker. There is some actual riz to that. Not much at all, but I would be lying if it wasn't there. Oh my god, dude, I'm streaming too much. I'm saying too much. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Oh no, dude. Wish me luck, y'all. But I gotta print this out for Mario. All right. Oh shit, that's what I get for being fancy. Almost dropped it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's exactly 1 pound. Are you kidding me? No, it's 1 pound 2 ounces. I had a feeling. But y'all, we only got 3 more orders, and then I can eat that Nesquik protein ice cream. I'm so hyped. This is about to be so good, dude. I can't wait to give y'all the review on Sunday. If I disappear, it's more because I ate so much ice cream I exploded. I think we talked about last time with the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward eats too many Krabby Patties. If I disappear, it's because I look like Squidward now. Or his thighs are too big from eating so much protein ice cream. Oh wow, is there anything that could be said about it? Okay, no. But yeah, this vinyl that I'm shipping out, like this guy lives like down the street from me. That's hilarious. That's sick. I might actually run into them at Sam's Club or something. I might already know them, actually, now that I think about it, because there is someone I know out here that I've run into. But I only know them by their Instagram name. How about y'all? Do y'all remember like have a hard time mixing together like once you know someone's like internet name, do you like sometimes just think about them in their internet name? Like for example, my buddy Agnos and Josh was here the other day in chat. But even then, I just said Josh and Og. Like I know their real name and their internet name, but like every time I see them, my brain goes Agnos, even though I know that's not their real. You know what I mean? And like for example, I've met like some people who like my music, and I run into them in person, and like like, even though, like, you know, like I met someone, I think their name was like Jeremy the other day, and but after that I followed them on Instagram, so now I remember them as their Instagram name, not like as their real name. I don't know if y'all ever had that. Oh my god, had that happen to y'all? But yeah. And Rosa says, have you thought of the fruit ones? There are so many ideas with that. Yeah, I've heard about the like fruit ice creams, but I don't have a blender, because I saw a lot of the recipes for that where like you need a blender to like blend the ice cream together before you even freeze it, or else it'll like, you know, the Ninja thing can't like even blend the frozen fruit otherwise. But yeah, I'll probably at some point make a fruit one, because strawberry ice cream would be so good. So I heard you can even make a protein strawberry cheesecake ice cream, and oh my lord, I would lose it. But Run Moon, you gotta do that self-delivery. There's someone actually that asked me once, was like, yo man, can I just meet you at a park and get the free CD? I was like, man, I'd rather just ship it to you, dog. That's okay. But actually, no, I think I said I'd rather ship it to you, but like I skate here at this skate park on these days. If you pull up, I'll have one in my car. I never pulled up, but yeah, I've considered it, not gonna lie, but yeah. But it was back when I lived in Long Beach. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that's, I don't know. I don't know. But Dude Party says, Kaiju reminds me of one of the Chainsaw Man manga panels where it's just a note with Makima is watching, but it's his girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, it's been nice. I mean, she watches these too, because, you know what I mean, she's like interested to see what we're doing here. And like, I don't know, you know, I always try to get advice from everyone. Like if anyone ever pops in that I know them personally. I mean, y'all too, because like, you know, y'all watch all of them. So that's why I ask, like, hey, what do you think we should do on Fridays? But you know, if it's someone that I know personally that's streamed before, or like, you know, knows who I am, like personally, I could be like, hey, what do you think about how I'm doing stuff? Do you think I'm saying, like, for example, do you think I'm saying too many crazy things on stream? Should I tone it down? Am I telling too many stories about my personal life, or like other people's personal life, especially? Because I can keep a secret, but sometimes I be blabbing a little too much. But cheat code you, lol. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Cheat code, like, you know my real name, but I like still probably think of me, Groovy Kaiju. Oh, the Shinji chair meme. Oh, is it the one where he's just like this? He's just like. But Roses, yes, the best friend I keep mentioning. We met online, but I still call him by his online name. Lol. That's sick. Yeah, I think, who did I meet online that's like a really close friend of mine? That's cool you met your best friend online though. I like that when that happens, because like, you know, it's just kind of like the natural thing. Yeah, I hope you and your best friend are doing good. Yeah, like for example, 3D Blast. I mean, you know, I feel like I have to like check myself sometimes and not call you 3D Blast. Because I met 3D Blast through the internet, through music and stuff. But Rose's strawberry cheesecake, that's crazy. I know. I was like, there's no way this is a real recipe. Oh my lord, did I just mix these up already? I did, wow. It's okay. All right, I need one tape. 3D Blast this guy. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Vinny, I get it now, Vinny Mooch. Strawberry cheesecake for like strawberry bubblegum. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, for the Ichi process, we kind of like would make like the basic song together, and then we kind of would like, you know, pretty much like if for every Ichi song, maybe it was like some songs it's like 30% me and 70% NetNavi, and some songs are like 70% me, 30% NetNavi. Strawberry Bubblegum was more NetNavi than it was me. And when they sent it back, I was like, yo, this is so sick. It's like definitely one of my favorites on the album. And Dude Party, should I tell chat my social security number? That's honestly stuff like that. Like, I don't know, even just like thinking right now, I'm like, oh shit, like this person I'm trying to ship an order to lives right next to me. And I'm like, oh no, what if they could somehow reverse engineer, like, who this person was and then find, you know what I mean? What if there's only one Mario in all of Arizona and then and now everyone knows? So yeah. I need a CD. Oh, hey, Vinny, I'm so glad to hear that, what's it called? Strawberry Bubblegum's your favorite song off the album. I'm gonna let Nevi know. I just talked to him last night, actually. I'll, like, send a message over to him. But thank you, man. I appreciate you letting me know. That's sick. And Graffiti Hands? Yeah, Graffiti Hands was, what's it called? That was one that I, like, I guess 70%. So, like, yeah, you pretty much like both of us equally. That's super sick, dude. Thank you. Eli, absolutely not. Just be yourself, man. Sick. Thank you, Eli. I appreciate the feedback. And you let me know. Oh, I should put a sticker in this. All right. Oh, actually, no, I need to put one of these. Why? Because they. Oh, there we go. One of these. I like the song a lot. Did y'all like the so actually, this is like a good time to ask this too. Super random, but do y'all like the more like chill like beats at the end of the Groovy Kaiju albums? Like Online with My Digital Monsters. I guess like Groove in the Galaxy has like splashdown and end credits. I know some of them are more funky, but I guess like beats like these. Do y'all like them on the Groovy Kaiju stuff? The only reason why I ask is because I feel like they like toe the line between my Aviscerall alias and my Groovy Kaiju alias. So sometimes I'll like make them collab because I couldn't really decide which one it should really be. But I'll throw them on a Groovy Kaiju album. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, if you I would be stoked to hear. If you have a second. I know I'm rambling. Also, Rosa says, thanks, our friendship has been going for 5 years now. There's no sign of it stopping. It was a friendship we're just clicked early on. That's sick, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you just meet someone and you're like, yo, like, we like know each other from a past life or something, you know what I mean? So I'm glad to hear that y'all are just hella good friends having a good time. That's sick. And Skyer, yes, and Run Mooney, absolutely. All right, cool, thank you, I appreciate it. I'll keep doing them then. Because like, for example, I'm working on Monster Tape 1, and I'm trying to decide like how I want the side B to be. Or yeah, side B of the album to be. Yeah, and Simply Hideo, I do this like a cooldown period. All right, sick, thank you. And Roses gives it lots of variety, fits well. All right, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's super sick. I'm so glad that we're streaming, dude. I'm so glad thank you all. I appreciate y'all being here. It's so, you have no clue how many times I'm sitting in my room where I'm just like, oh no, what if people, I don't know if people like this or not. And I can just ask. That's so cool. So it's good, better for all of us. You know what I mean? But anyways, I was gonna say for this song, this is probably one of the craziest beats I ever made. And like, I don't know if it's, you know, I mean, it's not like a super popular one, but the sample for this actually is like like classical reinterpretation of a Pokemon song. I'll have to find it, but I think it's from the Diamond and Pearl soundtrack. But I like super mega chopped it up. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, like 3.5 hours? Okay, cool. So yeah, so I'm super stoked on this song because I'm like, I don't know, from like a technical beat maker perspective, I'm like, yo, yeah. All right. Dude Party, Kaiju, what's your favorite Arizona flavor? Green tea. But you know people sleep on? The black and white. The black and white Arizona flavor is hella good. But yeah, I used to drink hella green tea. I'll admit I don't drink it as much as I used to because I stopped drinking as much sugar. Like I only drink like, I purposely try to like do less than the daily value of sugar every day because like diabetes runs in my family. So like, I was like, you know, let me get ahead of this. Because now that I'm starting to become an unk, I'm anamorphing into an unk. I was like, I probably should slow down on sugar. And Arizona doesn't have that much sugar in it, but like, yeah. They do have the diet green tea flavor, but I just can't find it ever. Yeah, I'm very pro Arizona. Run Mooney real quick. Winding down for the night. Have a great stream. Yeah, dude. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we're about to wind down a little bit too. I only have like a few orders left, so dude, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it, Run Mooney. But Dude Party says peak. I've never had black and white. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, you gotta try it out. It's, you know what I mean? You're sleeping. You're sleeping. They're hella good. Like it's like a, you know, it's not like better than green tea. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like it's a nice, you know, sometimes you're like I want a little something different today. Black and white is like perfect for that. Where you want in Arizona, but you want something just a little bit different. But and then Skyer says for me it's the herbal tonic one. Is it the one where it's like RX Energy, where it's like a low key like an Arizona like green tea like energy drink low key, or is there a different herbal tonic one, Skyer? Yeah, okay, sick. Yeah, the RX Energy is really sick. I used to drink those a lot in high school, like before skating and stuff. And like, yeah, they are hella tasty. This is going to Ollie. That's cool. I mean, as a skater, I'm like, yo, this guy's name is Ollie. That's so dope. But Run Mooney, winding down. Oh yeah, I already said that. Logan, yo, I'm gonna hop off since me and my grandma gotta pick up my cousin from the airport early as hell tomorrow. I feel that. Stream was goated though. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, dude. Have a nice night, Logan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you and your grandma have a good trip picking up somebody from the airport. I know it's holiday time, so it's everybody's traveling. So yeah, dude, have a good rest of your night, and good luck with the airport tomorrow, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the kind words on the stream. I'm glad it was goated. And happy Thanksgiving. That's so comedy, Logan. Happy Thanksgiving, and then you put I accidentally isekay'd into an unk. That's how I feel like, dude. I feel like one day I just woke up into like unk world. But a super day, I got the jugs at Walmart for like $2 to $3. I can stock up on that, and it's sweet tea. Oh, okay, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I used to buy all the Arizona jugs too. In fact, what I used to do is I used to drink so many Arizona jugs. I used to, when I changed my car oil, I would just use the Arizona jugs to put my old car oil in. So I used to have like Arizona green tea, but it was all car oil. It just, you know, it looked gross, but it was just like a funny like juxtaposition. If that's the right word to say. But it just looked goofy. Yeah, the Arizona jugs are sick. 3D Blast. All right, homie, I gotta run. Bedtime tonight. I know, dude. I know it's getting late on the East Coast. But yeah, dude, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by, 3D Blast. And yeah, dude, we're gonna do a Discord call stream next week. I'm super excited. And yeah, catch you around, dude. Have a nice night. But Dude Party, the only ones I've had is green tea, Arnold Palmer, sweet, and the 2 ice pops. Yeah, I would say, dude, they're all really good. Like if you haven't, the mango one's also really good, but that one has a lot of sugar in it. Like not even just like a, you know, nutrition facts point of view, but like in terms of taste, it's like very sugary. But yeah, you should try. All the flavors are dang. All the flavors are dang. If it sounds good, you know, I would say try it from Arizona. Not sponsored, but honestly, they have a skate team, dude. Sponsor me. I would be so happy to be an Arizona sponsored musician and skater. And 3D Blast, you have a good holiday too, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. Roses, it's been a while since I had Arizona. Yeah, same here, Roses. Just because of all like the nutrition stuff. But I want to try the diet green tea. They don't have them in gas stations ever. Lamau, that's so hilarious, guy. You said ginseng and honey. Is a close second, but it's never in stock. And then my song ginseng and honey came on. Dude, I think there's some weird. I swear there's not like a chat detection thing. It's crazy. I feel like this happens every stream. We're like, I don't know. Like you just perfect timing of stuff. We're in sync with the Spotify shuffle algorithm, dude. Ooh, that sugar sweet. Ooh, that sugar is sweet. And then, hell yeah, have a good holiday, Dude Party. The diet green tea is so delicious, but I can only ever find it in the jugs. I don't ever have space in the fridge. Yeah, my fridge is like empty right now because the holidays are coming up. So I haven't like gone out to like Costco to buy groceries because I'm like, well, I'm about to eat all my mom's food in a little bit, so I don't want to like get a bunch of groceries and have them like go bad while I'm gone. So I rarely at this time I have space in my fridge, but yeah, my fridge be stocked sometimes where I'm like, oh no. Like once I have a small freezer too, so that's been like annoying. Cause like once I like broke a bunch, like I ripped a bunch of the bags trying to like shove everything in the freezer. Because like I feel like I'm a smart person, but one thing I'm just like dumb is I can't Tetris stuff really well. Like if I have to put like a bunch of stuff in like someone's trunk, I'm the worst guy for that. Or like fit a bunch of stuff. Like I have some friends that are just like, you know, Tetris experts, but dude, I just can't. My brain just doesn't understand. It's like, just get a bigger box. Are y'all good at Tetrising? Is anyone here like a designated Tetriser in their family for like putting stuff away? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let me grab some bubble wrap for this real quick. Hideo, fuck it, we ball. Yeah, for real. Put some sugar on me. All right, so we got 2 orders left. And then, yeah, then we'll hang out for a little bit and probably, I'm gonna eat this ice cream. I wish I could just bring like a little camera with me or something. I'll have to figure out how to do like a wireless camera or something. I'd be stoked to show y'all the ice cream, but yeah, it's funny too because the way I have the webcam set up, it's just 2 push pins and a bunch of rubber bands. And it just holds the webcam up there. And I was like, hell yeah. So I was gonna buy a whole like screw in the wall, like webcam mount hook thing, but I was like, man, all you need is push pins and some rubber bands. Like Ed, Edd and Eddy style. But yeah. All right, let me get some tape. Tubbo made a cool video on his IRL streaming setup on his Tubsters channel. Sick, I'm gonna look it up. Cause another thing I was thinking about too was doing like deadass some like skate park streams or something. There's a skate park near me that I was like, it'd be sick if I could just skate around the skate park and do an IRL stream or something. I'd be super down to try that too. Cause like these headphones I'm wearing have a built-in mic too, so I don't know how it would sound, but yeah. Oh, what's it called? Simply Day, like they say, modern problems require modern solutions. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Hey, I got an engineering degree, dude. I'm an engineer. Technically. I forgot about that. And Rosa says, the best setups I always hear are the ones you made on your own. Yeah, I agree. And you know what? It's funny too. I definitely feel that, especially with music stuff, because I don't know. One thing is, I'm like super random music industry baseball, I guess, things, but like every club, if you're an electronic musician, they always want you to play on like a specific set of DJ decks called CDJs, and they suck, dude. I always read articles all the time about how CDJs like broke or something, or they updated and like something broke. But I play all my sets on my iPad, funny enough. Like I have an iPad and use like a bunch of different like apps and like my own MIDI controllers. So like my sets are like essentially I'm like, you know how I mentioned earlier that I improv a lot of the effects on Groovy Kaiju songs? So I pretty much re-improv all the songs again whenever I play Groovy Kaiju set live. So it's like different from the recording in like small little ways. So yeah, and you can't do that on CDJs. So that's why I bring it up, because I highly agree with you that custom setups are always the best. Because you just understand them better and they're a lot more fun, they're a lot more unique. It's not everyone just doing the same thing. You know what I mean? You have a lot more control over it. But the downside is, of course, that like when it breaks, it's like, you know, then you look kind of dumb. Because you're like, bro, why don't you just use what everybody else uses? Why gotta be complicated? But I don't know, man. I think it's worth it. I think it's super sick. And plus, we're all creative. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna tell a bunch of creative people you all have to use the same thing? Like, what? That's like the whole point of being creative. You know what I mean? Thank you, Garrett. Speaking of the holidays too, I'm so excited. Oh man, damn. I feel bad whenever I like sign a package and I spell their name wrong, because I'm like, damn, that's kind of like, that's low-key disrespectful. All right, sick. Shouts out to Garrett. And Roses says, I agree. Hey, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Roses. Okay, cool. The last order, Alta, let's go. And Simple Hideo says, now that you mentioned using an iPad, I wonder if I can use it for virtual DJ since I'm only using a 4-pad setup. I bet you could. Honestly, dude, like the iPads, like they're hella good for like music stuff. Like I know a lot of like, not even just for electronic musicians, but a lot of like rock guitar musicians and stuff will use iPads to play like stems or backing tracks and stuff. Like they are built for like live audio performances. Like it's not something Apple like highlights really, but like, you know, like they have a whole like API about like inter-app audio and stuff. So I say check it out. I think iPads are like actual professional creative like technology or devices, if that makes sense. But Vinny says, well, I should probably start heading out. Be back next stream. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, or happy early Thanksgiving. Thank you, Vinny. I hope you have a oh my God, a good Thanksgiving too. And yeah, dude, enjoy your holiday, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're gonna skip Thursday for the holiday and we'll come back on Sunday. So see you there, dude. So yeah. And Skyr says, I wish my iPad wasn't hella outdated. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, low-key mine is too. I still have an M1 iPad. I want to get a newer one, but you know, we have to sell a lot more CDs to get a newer one. Have to sell a lot more vinyl to get a newer one. On top of all these bills. But but yeah, I know you probably have an older than that because the M1 isn't too bad. Like it still performs pretty well, but yeah, if you have like one of the old Intel iPads, yeah, those are, yeah. I feel the pain on that. I might put too much bubble wrap. Okay, no, we might be good. Oh, too much bubble wrap, no. Yeah, why did I put this much bubble wrap? Oh my God, what was I thinking? Oh yeah. Yeah, my bad. All the other things I wanted to tell y'all, low-key, for the rest of the stream, it's all stuff that would be like an hour's worth of talking. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have, I don't know, I guess a preview is I have like a story about my snaggletooth I'm gonna tell on stream at some point. I got a story about the energy contained within cassette tapes. I got a story about, I want to do like I mean, Skyr would be hyped on this, but I want to do so I don't know if you knew about the Skyr, but I made it my own emulator, actually, doing all the software stuff. And I guess Simply Today would be stoked on it too, but yeah, I've actually written my own emulator, a couple of them, but I made one that was like semi-popular called Wasm Boy, and I want to do like a whole like stream so I could be like, if anyone has questions about what it's like to build an emulator, I'd be more than happy to answer. Because I have like an actually like pretty compliant Game Boy emulator that I built myself. And I'm gonna talk about DJ Screw. Simply Hideo, yo, I know, right? But yeah, I'll talk about it at some point. It's called Wasm Boy, or technically, if you want to Google it real quick, it's called a Vapor Boy. It's like Vaporwave, but boy. It's like vaporboy.net. But I haven't maintained it in forever, so like, don't ask me to fix anything. I'm sorry. but yeah. But I'll do a stream about it, talking about that whole everything for it. And then I have a bunch of stories of Utopia District, India I wanted to share, of me traveling to Toronto. But we'll get there. This is the last order. I'm kind of like, let me save those for when I actually got the time. Or, you know, I don't have to like, I want to start a story and then like immediately stop stream. So I'd be like, damn. Oh yeah. What else did I have on there? And then, oh yeah, and then Wicked. I mean, I know no one cares about Wicked, but I want to at least talk about it. But I don't want to spoil anything. The movie just came out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Hey. It's cool that this person's name is Alta. And hey Zaku, what'd you put? I can't even see the chat message. Oh, the kaiju. Hey, thank you. And Roses, cool. All right, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we will talk about it. Anything I can bring up in the meantime? I want to tell y'all. All these stories are so long. Yeah, well, I guess I could ask. Zaku reminded me. Have y'all ever had spicy ketchup at Whataburger? Does everybody here have Whataburger? What's funny is that there's Zaku and I have a mutual friend. They were in chat a couple times, but their name Tune Tokyo. I think I mentioned it, but the first thing I did when I moved out here to Arizona is I went to Whataburger and like got them a whole bottle of like spicy ketchup because it's like Whataburger's not in California, and they were like, I remember they got it. They posted on the Instagram story. They were like, you know, find friends that know who you are and actually love you. It was just like him opening a box with the spicy ketchup. So yeah. Korean dude, I'm in Texas and I love it. Hey, yup. And dude party, I never had Whataburger. What's wild about it is it's not like, so Korean dude, yeah, Whataburger is good, but it's like, I don't know. It's definitely worth, like if you're ever traveling and you see one, like you should definitely pull over and try one because it is kind of dank. But it didn't like change my life. Fast food, you know what I mean? Culver's I just had recently, that was pretty crazy. And Simply Hideo, I don't think we have one around there. Yeah, it's mostly like, if I'm not mistaken, like in the South and the Midwest. Like it's not really on the East Coast or the West Coast. And like the reason why it's in Arizona is because like low key, like Arizona, I guess is like a test kitchen for a lot of fast food places. So like we have every fast food place because they all test their recipes out here for some reason. So like if it does good in Arizona, then it goes nationwide. But like I know Taco Bell in particular uses like Arizona data for like all their new menu items. So we get like weird menu items sometimes. But Zaku says, I was thinking about the other day because Tune in Tokyo brought it to their barbecue they had. That's comedy. I'm glad they're getting so much mileage out of it, dude. It was just like one bottle I sent them. And they're still like, yo, spicy ketchup. And Rosa says, I only tried it once, but I know about the ketchup. Yeah, next time you go, you gotta try the ketchup. I think it's like, you know, just normal ketchup, but it has like jalapenos in it. So it's like, you know, a little bit more spicy. It just has a nice little twang to it. A little like tangy spice to it. I don't know. And as Zaku says, it ain't Baker's. Yeah. So this is kind of super low key, but most people here probably haven't had Baker's, but there's a burger place out in like only in Southern California and what's it called? Like the Inland Empire area called Baker's. And it's like super mega dank good. In fact, like when I took my girlfriend there, because she never been to like Inland Empire before, when she tried it, she was like, every time we go now, she's like, can we go to Baker's? Like, she's gonna ask me to go to Baker's at least twice when we go visit my family next week. But the reason why it's only in this, like that part of California, like the specific subsection of California, is because I read online the owner hates flying. So he made sure that all the locations are within like a 2-hour drive from him. So he refuses to open Baker's somewhere where he can't drive to. So that's why it's only in like a specific part of SoCal. Like LA doesn't even have Baker's either. It's like only in like yeah. Dude Party said had Culver's for the first time a month ago and it was so good. Yeah, I had it literally last week for the first time and I was like, oh, hold up. Like they do their smash burgers hella good. And Zaku says, I still have a bag full of the ketchup package from the time we went. That's sick, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, Whataburger spicy ketchup. It's like a delicacy in California. Noah says, hey, Noah, good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Similar story. Every time I go to the Bay Area, I got to go to Nation's Giant Hamburgers. They have good pies, too. Hey, for sure. I'll have to check them out. I used to live in San Jose. I haven't been out to the Bay in a hot minute. Last time I was there was for a Yoitoki show. But yeah. But that's all the orders, y'all. Let me make sure we don't have any more. I don't think we got any more. Yeah, we did really good. Thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate it. Oh, I don't think my... The heck? That's yesterday. Oh my god. But yeah, Rosa says, is the owner set in living there? Then what if they move away? Well, does that mean a new location will open? That's a great question. Yeah, I think they're set on living there because Baker's has been around since I was born. So I know they've at least been living there for about 30 years now. So I don't know, maybe when they pass on the business, like maybe like whoever gets it next will want to like expand it. Hopefully, because like it's hella good. But yeah, let's stream for like 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna go eat this ice cream. I've been thinking about this all day long. And since you have to wait 24 hours, I did it. Yeah, I even like wrote down yesterday the time I did. It was like around 7 o'clock, at least my time. And now that it's 9, I'm like, oh, it's ready. I can eat the ice cream now. So I'm about to have the dankest Ninja Creamy Nesquik ice cream review of all time. Ninja Creamy Nesquik. I'm writing it down for next time if I remember. Protein ice cream review. I'm gonna be so sad if next time we stream on Sunday and I'm gonna be like, it was okay. I know, no, I'm sorry. I mean, dude, I'm gonna go to the gym too. I'm about to ruin my gym gains too. But the thing is, Noah, is that, I mean, earlier, like right when we started the stream, I started talking about, I got a Ninja Creamy for Black Friday. Costco's doing like a crazy deal. Not sponsored, Lamau, but you know what I mean? But dude, I made a Nesquik ice cream that's no milk at all because I'm lactose intolerant, but it has 25 grams of protein. It's a whole pint and it's only 300 calories and only like, I think 10 grams of sugar in total. So like 10% your daily value. So like, dude, like it won't mess up my gym gains, thankfully. But dude party, well, I hope you enjoy the ice cream. Thank you. And Skyr 010 all ice, no cream. Yeah. I mean, I heard that's what can happen because it is like such a goofy way they make the ice cream. Like you can get like predominantly like nothing but ice. All right, who we rating? Oh, yo, so does anyone here know about Kill Bill? Anyone here know about Kill Bill the rapper? But Noah says, I have a big ass bag of Halloween candy in my desk drawer that's whispering on my ear like the Green Goblin mask. Dude, that's been like my meme lately. Do it, Norman. They owe you, Norman. They shouldn't have kicked you off the board, Norman. I feel like I'm the Green Goblin mask for a lot of my friends. I was like, do it. Do it. So yeah. But yeah, did anyone know about Kill Bill the rapper? I think for all the Twitch folks, I think we're gonna raid over there. Not Ill Bill. Ill Bill is a whole different person. Ill Bill, you know what I mean? That would be crazy if I was like, yo, we're gonna raid over to Ill Bill, the horrorcore rapper. No, but it's a rapper named Kill Bill. They make a lot of like lo-fi type of beats. They have a really sick album called Full Metal Kaiju, where they have a song called Polybius. It's so fire. But low-key, from the fan club survey, a lot of people said that they like Kill Bill as one of their favorite artists. So I don't think he plays his own music or anything, but I mean, I don't know, we'll hop on over. While I'll make an ice cream, I'll watch it with y'all and stuff. And hey, Eli, see you next time too, dude. Send the love right back to you, dog. Thank you so much for popping by. And yeah, we'll be here on Sunday, same time, you know, y'all know. And Roses, good night, enjoy the ice cream. Thank you, Roses. I hope you have a good night as well. See you Sunday if you can make it. We're not doing too many holiday things. And no, I thought you were talking about the movie and I was confused. Yeah, their name is the same as the movie, which is kind of funny. Korean Duder, I hydrate one last time. Thank you. That's a good reminder, actually. Sila Hideo. All right, sick. I'm glad to hear that you've heard of him. And yeah, I've been trying to catch up on his whole discography because so many people in the fan club were like, yo, I'm a big Kill Bill fan. So I'm trying to like, you know, I want to like what other people like. And yeah, see you Sunday, Simple Hideo. You enjoy the family time too if you're doing family stuff. And big love to you too, Korean Duder. Thank you. But yeah, let's raid on over on Twitch. And I'll stop streaming right now. So let me run the /raid command. Boom. I love this song. Boom, 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 boom. Even though I know it's a, what's it called? An instrumental to Meant to Be, but also Meant to Be too also is like one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. Like that's one song I love to like sing in my car to myself. Because I did the lyrics, so yeah. Raid channel. Let's see if that works. Sick. All right, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. If anyone on Twitch wants to hang out and Kill Bills chat with me for a quick second, feel free, but no pressure. And yeah, either way, appreciate y'all on YouTube, on Instagram. Thanks for hanging out, doing orders. We'll be back here on Sunday. Everyone enjoy your holiday. And yeah, you are curious, I have my stream schedule in the descriptions of everything and stuff like that. But it'll be Sunday, I think 6 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, catch you around. Take it easy, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. Like for real. But yeah, all right. Later, y'all. Peace.